today is Sunday. It is noon, and I'm supposed to be running a Pathfinder campaign for Soriath, The Rise of Evil. One player has already said he's going to be a half hour late, and two players are saying that they're falling in and out of consciousness for whatever reasons. Hello, Inferns! What's going on? So yeah, there's that going on. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be running this. So far, nobody's gotten into the campaign chat on Discord. Normally, there's a handful of people in there 15 minutes ago. So if it turns out that in 20 minutes to a half hour we don't have 4 players out of the 5, I'm going to postpone the game till next week. And do I have a server? On Discord? Yeah, Bent's Hall of Fun. If you scroll down on the channel, there should be a link for it. Yeah, unfortunately, I do not have it in that way. Watch now with 2 viewers, yay. Yeah, on my channel, yeah, right next to the iHog Network one, it says Bent Cheese Graters Hall of Fun Discord. It's got the symbol there. You should click on that, and that will be an invite to it. If not, then what I will do is I've got the permanent link in here, right? Yeah, there it is. Copy. Put that in. I'm actually not on that one right now, but I will put it into this Discord, which should pop it. No! Damn, it didn't put it to Restream. Well, sort of, but... Alright, let me do it this way. Now that I've done that, I can copy the link and put it into Restream. And now it goes to everything. Ah, there you go. Yes, I'm surprised that didn't, because I was into it anyway, so. Oh, right. Let's see, there's Axinator. Go. Rolls. Hey. You will get the party member roll. Actually, we haven't played together yet. Can't have the party member roll. But should automatically have hall member if I remember correctly. So that will give you access to a bunch of stuff. Yes. So it should have automatically made him a hall member. Anyway, I thought that I had that set up that way. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm going to unmute myself on our Discord. Hey there.
How are you?
I am doing okay. I'm not sure how well if things are going to happen today.
Yeah.
We will see.
Oh boy.
Because Loveaway's falling in and out of consciousness had a horrible night last night. That's kind of ambiguous. I get the impression that he's saying he's not going to be here, but I don't know.
Yeah, if 3 people are falling asleep, then they should take time to sleep.
Morning, Mom. Sort of. I gave her sort of a regal way. Everybody got to see my elbow.
So what's new and exciting in your world?
New and exciting in my world. Not much. I haven't been able to work most of the past week for one of two reasons. Neck was mildly bothering me, but it's that time of year where the companies do the background checks. And all the same stuff came up, but last year I had a seatbelt ticket and I was involved in that accident. So now when they're showing me the thing, it's coming up with one accident with injury and one accident with property damage slash injury. I'm like, yeah, the property damage was mine and the injury was mine. This looks terrible. I mean, it doesn't say that I'm at fault, but it's still coming up that I was involved in it. And, unless they ask me about it so I can say, yeah, that was when a woman hit me while I was in a stopped position, totaled my car, messed me up a bit.
Mhm.
Unless they want to hear that or take that into consideration, that report looks terrible. And 4 out of the 5 things on it are, well, actually 4 of the 6 things that are on it are now 3 years old in a couple of months. So they won't even be like showing up 6 months from now. But right now they are, and it doesn't look very good for me. I don't like that. Because if I have to stop delivering, I'm gonna be bummed that I have to go to like Walmart or something to get a job.
When you lose your job like that.
I'm an independent contractor. My driving record is kind of important, and 6 months from now, those speeding tickets that got dropped down when I was driving for a cab company won't even be showing up. So, but oh well, it is what it is. The thing that bothers me is that I am still, and this is like unrelated to the work thing, it's more of the accident thing, that I am still bothered with pains and irritations from the accident and everything. Even though I've started physical therapy and whatnot, I have a pre-existing condition, but I was used to having pain here and there, and painkillers worked. They don't work anymore.
Oh.
And I've got the pain every day now. There hasn't been a day that I haven't had a 1 or a 2 headache going on up my neck and head, which ibuprofen, Aleve, and or Tylenol just don't work on anymore. I know I've got a pinched nerve in my neck, officially now, from all the investigations, which I don't think it was quite pinched before the accident. But I don't know.
Is there anything you can do to handle that pinched nerve? Like, well,
We're still trying to. I mean, we're still in the beginning stages of everything. Like, I got to get through the physical therapy first, see how things look, and then go from there. Type of a thing. I think that's what's going on now.
I mean, if you know anyone who has a suspension table, that might help with pinch nerve stuff.
Ooh. Hmm. Well, this is all between the C5 and C7. It's in it's like right here in my neck. Oh, that's right. You guys aren't watching the video, so you can't see that. Basically, where your shoulders meet your neck and go up. Those first two discs are where I've got deteriorating discs. Now that's from life shit and whatnot, and I was able to handle most of the discomfort and whatnot that was handed to me by it up until this accident. Since I've had the accident, since that woman hit me, I haven't been able to manage it when it's flaring up more than it would normally. So, we'll see how that goes. I do have the lawyer keeping an eye on everything, so. I don't know if I'm going to need surgery in the end. I have a feeling that some sort of surgery or whatever is going to end up needing being done at some point, but I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Oh, new tree. Ha ha. So yeah, I guess at this point we're just kind of waiting to see if Jan said he was going to be a half hour late. So we got at least that long to see what happens. Mage is in the shower, hoping that will wake him up.
Hello.
There he is. That was a quick shower.
Was it? Oh, I guess it was. I tend to take showers on the longer side, so I just assume that they're usually long. So.
Let's see. You had said at... Oh, well, no. Okay, that was almost 40 minutes there. Yeah.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Yeah. I didn't realize that you had posted that at 11:30. Oh, no.
Yeah.
11:56. Wow. No, you only took like a 15-minute shower.
Really?
Taking shower in
guess so,
attempt to
yeah.
stay awake beyond soon. 11:56.
Yeah, I guess so.
That was quick.
Usually, I have music going in the shower. You know, it's pretty standard practice. But that's usually how long I can tell it goes. Felt like a lot longer, but
Hey, if it works.
The shower is material.
we'll see if it works.
I know a nice hot shower feels good, especially on sore muscles and irritated nerves.
But if it's a cold shower, wake you right up.
Oh yeah.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing with that. When I get out of a cold shower, I'll be warm and I'll start getting drowsy again. When I get out of a hot shower, I get out of the shower and I'm cold and I'm wide awake.
Yeah, I can see how that could.
At least that's my reasoning. I don't know if that's correct, but that's how it feels.
It might be. I mean, depending on the ambient temperature of the air around you. If your hot shower
yeah.
gets you up higher, that's what I'm always telling Lily. She's like, "Oh, it's cold in here," and I'm like, "Dude, I am comfortable. What are you talking about?" She goes, "No, it's cold in here." And I go and touch her, and she's like radiating heat like a radiator. I said, "Well, no wonder. You're probably like 99 degrees, and it's 72. It's gonna feel
Yeah.
cold."
That's an unfortunate biological thing, and
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's the opposite of it's
they
the
don't
opposite.
Really retain change well.
It's the opposite or similar when you're outside and your hands are frozen, and you come inside, you turn on the hot water, and it feels like it's scalding you. And it's not.
Mm-hmm. That's why I always made it a regular habit when we were living at the hotel of whenever I was out at the pool, I would hang out in the hot tub first until I couldn't bear it anymore, and then I'd jump in the pool, and then repeat until I was bored.
Epic content. Thank you, Inferns. One of my viewers, He's saying that this is epic content. You can't see everybody that's talking, but you can hear about it, right? We get
Well, since
we
we
get a
don't
little
quite
candid
have
here.
everyone yet. Gonna keep dicking around with RimWorld here
Huh.
until I get it to fucking work.
Hey, we could all start a Stardew Valley farm. Do that for a session instead.
Mm, I don't. Mm, I mean, I think it'd be fun, but also no.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Yeah. Lubs didn't really make any indication if he was going to show up or not, but I hope he does.
I mean, the way he said
He
his
sounds
post
like
is
he's
falling in and out
like-
of consciousness. Had a horrible night last night. That was at 11:22, and he's not in chat. So I have a feeling he's going to be MIA.
Once Jan gets here, we can bother him.
Yep.
Because Jan's just going to be late. So
If he's just
Not
going to be
any
the
point in
half hour
rushing
late, we can just do some bullshitting and whatnot. And I should probably, for the sake of my viewers, at least bring us to the Soriath page.
also, if you have any prep work you need to do, now might be a good time to do it.
I had been doing a little bit of that earlier. Not that I have to put anything on the map or whatever. It was just something I hadn't thought of, and something the module didn't put in. I was like,
Oh, that's the worst.
do I want to mess with that? And while part of me says, "Whoa," yes, I do. The other part of me says, "Wow, it's a little,
That's work.
it's a little bit of work." It's coming up as Neverwinter. What? No. Yeah, it does say Neverwinter. Oh, you know why? I know why. While I did tell Restream to update everything, that doesn't always work.
I think I've
So-
solved the conflict.
If I
Think.
go to Stream Elements and put that as Pathfinder,
I think.
Good old Neverwinter. Now, are you talking about Neverwinter the game, or Neverwinter the setting in Forgotten Realms?
I think he's talking about the newer MMO.
yes, the
Yeah.
MMO. Because 2 out of my 4 streaming days, that's what I'm doing, is Neverwinter. And the
It is
particular
changed a lot.
fan
Right,
or
later.
viewer here that was telling me that, I think caught on to me through Neverwinter, if I'm correct, because I know he's an avid player himself.
Like,
And I'm just
remember-
assuming it's a him. It could be a chick, and I don't know. I've never asked. They've never said, but I always presume that everybody's a dude. I don't know why. I mean, unless
I
it's in the glaringly
frankly, I consider
feminine
that like
name, I just assume everybody's a dude. And you know what? You're a dude or a dudette. Either way, it's still a form of dude. Gen X.
Yeah.
No offense to anybody.
Well, it's not. It seems to be working, I think. Let me see. Can't really
In
see
this
Bronx Bar.
Time frame of
Let's go.
pronouns and everything, which, you know, I accept, but I don't completely understand. And, you know, so what? That's
Mm.
all right. Everybody's entitled to feel how they want to feel, and you know, it's how it is.
Yeah.
You either accept it and respect it, or you
As long
don't, and
as
you're
we
an
actually-
asshole.
As long as like when you actually meet somebody that has a pronoun or whatnot you don't expect, and you stick to it, you're cool.
Yeah. Well, I honestly, where I'm from, I don't think there's a lot of people using
Yeah.
pronouns
that
or even
happens.
introducing as their pronouns. The most I come across it is on Twitter. Like when somebody follows me on either one of my accounts and I look at their bio to see, oh, okay, so who's following me? Do I want to follow them back? Are they of interest? You know, a lot of people will put their pronouns in there if they have them. And sometimes it's
I-
surprising, sometimes it's not, and it just I look at it as it is what it is.
I live in California.
Hmm. Is
I
that
feel like I
part
don't
of
really
proper?
have to add any qualifiers.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that kind of part of proper introductions nowadays?
Frankly, I haven't really socialized with anyone in a while, so I don't even know if hello's still the standard intro.
Socializing's gonna be whack in the post-COVID world.
Right?
Yeah. There's certainly gonna be. You know what? I'll keep the dark jokes for later.
Well, I mean, if people weren't aware of communicable diseases and whatnot before COVID, they are aware of it now.
Yeah,
And
I imagine.
I mean,
I
the
imagine it's
world is
gonna-
no different than it was, but our reactions to it are because of it.
I imagine that there's going to be a significant portion of people that are going to keep the masks even after the vaccine's been passed out.
Well, yeah,
because-
and it's not going to be
Because
just
first of all,
COVID
a lot of
related.
people got personalized masks, so
Yeah.
wear that shit around. But also, some people like the anonymity and whatnot,
Mm-hmm. There's
Or,
also the
you know,
fact,
not getting diseases.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just-
I've got 3 masks that are just variations on giant scary teeth, and I like wearing them.
I'd probably do if I had bothered to get a custom mask. I'd probably do the same thing. The the first time I went out during COVID, like during the whole when it first started, I just had a red scarf.
Yep.
I bought a box of medical throwaway masks, and I'm still going through it. Mostly, I don't throw each one out after using it. I kind of, because, like, I'm not breathing the front of it, so therefore, I know I haven't come into contact with anybody who's had it. Well, I can't fully know that, but I haven't shown any symptoms, and the people that I do
mean-
associate with, once they were, I wasn't around them from the time that they contacted it to the end of their quarantine, so I know for now I've been pretty good, and I take all the precautions I did before and have since when I'm out and about.
As
Yeah.
long as you're like getting rid of them between trips. Like if you keep for more than a day, that's bad.
I've pretty much been using one per week when I was working, but I mean, I really wasn't coming in contact with a lot of people delivering for Uber Eats.
I mean, okay.
Hey,
gotta-
I probably
gotta-
could
you
be.
gotta
I
be a-
could be
you
better
gotta be a
at it.
little
You
bit
know,
more careful
I
than
probably
that.
could be better at it, but
But as
keep
long
the
as you're doing that-
distance and. I mean,
Yeah, I guess with that sort of job, that's not as bad.
I come
What
in
is it?
contact with not a lot of people. I mean, usually when I walk into a store, there's only at most 3 or 4 other people in the lobby because you can't stay in and eat at most of the
Yeah.
fast food restaurants and stuff that I do go pick up at. They've got very limited, if any,
Shit,
indoor
man, we
eating
got
right
it.
now.
We've got a curfew now at this point. Like I think you can't be out past like 10 or something like that. Not that there's much of a nightlife around here.
Yeah, I mean, like,
anyway.
there's no clubs or anything open. You can't go hang out at too many bars anymore.
Well, no, it's not even that. We didn't have many of those in the first place.
Oh, your neck of the woods.
Yeah.
You know, I've never
we
considered
had
what
we
Vegas
had
is like.
hotels, wineries, and wine tasting bars. I
Oh,
don't-
come
I
on,
don't
no,
know.
don't do.
I don't know about that last one. I could be bullshitting that last one. But we also had a lot of restaurants, which I'm moderate.
Probably.
If most of them weren't run by hoity-toity rich people, I'd be concerned. I'm more worried for the mom and pops, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Yep, they are not doing well.
No.
I'm doing my best to support them where I can.
And
There's
like
this one that I try to order from frequently because I really
even
enjoy
some
their
of the
nachos.
bigger places are losing it because they can't have the indoor business. I was watching this one news thing. This woman had a restaurant slash bar. She closed down the bar and she had the restaurant. And then they were like, okay, you can't eat inside. You got to do the outdoor thing. Then all of a sudden, the outdoor thing is no longer okay. But literally right across the street, they had an open buffet for a movie being filmed in the area. So she's standing out there with her cell phone recording my business and establishment, showing it all in the background, is no longer legal or safe. But this, pulling a 180, this is perfectly okay for a movie set. This is bullshit. You know,
Yeah, no, I can't.
she's
argue
getting
that, but
threatened to be shut
super bullshit.
down, and these guys are just wide out in the open, just flaunting it all. It's like, come on. Something's got to move on that one. Felt bad for her. A lot of restaurants have had to take loans out just to stay afloat. And if they can't have customers inside or outside, how are they supposed to pay them back?
I mean, they pretty much have to rely entirely on deliveries, and even
Mhm.
then, a lot of those folks might not be able to afford that.
Well,
Or
if
have
they
to
can't,
pay.
they can always sign up or use some of the like the DoorDash and Grubhub and Uber Eats and stuff. Some of them take a bigger chunk out of the profit than others, but that only works if they don't have their own delivery service.
Hmm.
There's one restaurant that will not work with Postmates or Uber Eats here because they have their own delivery people. They're like, why am I gonna let you take a delivery when my guy's just sitting right there? I'm like, hey, I get it. You
Yeah,
know,
makes sense.
I get it. Why are you paying somebody? COVID's just been so shit for everyone. Yeah,
Hello there.
yeah.
Hello,
Is-
Jen. All right, now
Yay,
we.
Jen is here. So
Hi.
we're just missing Loves.
Yeah, I will message him.
Yeah, he,
Help him with the
he
stick.
might be out of conscious right now, if I
Yeah.
understood correctly.
That's why I'm pinging him. If he's unconscious, fine. If he's conscious, then he'll see it and go, I can't play today, probably.
Which is fine. We've got 4 out of the 5. We can
Yeah,
we
we've
can
still got
survive
Alice,
this without him,
so-
I think. So.
we still got I, so I mean,
Mhm.
we're fine.
Still let I just kill everyone by existing.
Alright, so that means I am probably just about done playing with Merge Dragons here.
Are we gonna fight a dragon? Are we gonna kill a dragon?
I mean-
Maybe at some point in this adventure, but not today. No, it's a phone game that I've been playing. I'm kind of addicted to. Merge
Okay.
Merge Dragons.
Okay.
You get 3 of a kind. You merge it together. It becomes
Yeah.
something else.
No, no, yeah, I
Yep,
get it.
yep,
I
yep.
play Fate Grand
addictive.
Order. I get it.
It's addictive. These cute little dragons.
Ugh.
Meanwhile, I'm still back here playing Cookie Clicker Mobile.
Cookie Clicker Mobile. Have you caused the Granny Apocalypse?
Actually, that's not. I don't think that. Wait, I don't think the full game's in on mobile actually, which is a bummer. But I do think the Granny Apocalypse is in there. Yeah, the Eldritch Horrors. That's all I can think to respond with. What? Let me actually pull up.
So I fell asleep, and then I was woken up, and then I was suddenly cleaning for some reason that I am not conscious enough to understand.
Oh dear, that's not good.
Sleep cleaning. Yeah. Done that before.
Shit, I wish I could just clean my sleep, make everything
That's
so
a
much
form
easier.
of sleepwalking, right? You wake up and things are clean.
Yeah.
That's what I would think it is, yeah. It's gotta be weird. Wake up and be like, hey,
I think.
when did I do all of this?
Yeah. Okay.
Wake up, suddenly I'm on the couch and I've got like 3 books sitting beside me, and I'm like, was I trying to read? Was I trying to read, but
That's
unable
not
to
going
do
to
so
work.
because I was asleep?
That's not gonna work at all. My God, I just remember that Cat in the Hat like trying to read with his eyes closed bit. It's very hard and it hurts. But in a rhyming way, because I'm paraphrasing.
Sure. Sure you
This is the bargain bin comedy over here, all right?
are.
All pistons are firing on me being awake.
Hey, in the can I do a 24-hour
God.
stream on Cookie Clicker?
Roll 20 really fast.
I've never played it, but wow,
It's
that would probably
I mean-
be that might be interesting.
It's not. I mean, it's funny, but the only reason I'm playing is because it's just something to do while I'm on my phone.
No, see, I have a second phone just for playing games on and stuff.
Oh goodness.
Yep. I used to have a couple of those different, I had a number of different apps that you would download the games from. The more you play them, the more tokens you accrue, and a couple of the ones where they gave you like a bunch of like lottery tickets every day, and you'd either win real money or more tokens that you can redeem for prizes and stuff.
I remember
kind of
when
hooked
those
on
were-
that for a little while.
I remember when those were a little bit more sneaky and they were surveys. or
Some of
little
them
bit-
had
let me rephrase
surveys
that.
in them
Let
and
me rephrase that.
data mining.
Less sneaky.
Yeah.
Because like with the games it's it's kind of insidious. With the surveys it's like, oh, I'm filling in a survey about a thing I've never seen in my life. Yeah, no, I did my time with those. I signed up for a credit card when I was like 16.
Great.
Credit card.
It was weird because I didn't put in my actual name, nor did I put in my actual address. But it still got to my house.
What?
Wait, was this during the
It was a
was
Jace.
this before the 2007 stock market crash?
Oh shit, I don't know, dude. I'm not. Wait, no, it was after that. I'm not that old.
Okay. Because I'm just like, oh, that's kind of what led to that happening.
Yeah, no, that was when I was like 14. So that would be like.
Yeah, when
Sorry,
I was 14, I got an unsecured $10,000 limit credit card that was sent to me with.
What?
Oh, actually, that would have been exact. 2014 would have been 2007 exactly. Actually,
Wow.
well, I mean,
And after I turned out 18, I found out that if I had ran that up and then just said, "Hey, I'm 14. I'm not. This isn't legally binding to me." I could
yeah, you
stop
could.
doing it.
Yeah, you could have gotten completely scot-free.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't find that out until I was 18. So
I just kind of got glared at and just don't do it again. slap on the wrist, and I was because I didn't actually find it myself. Somebody was looking through the mail. I'm like, who's Nick Pager? Oh, oops! I forgot you were streaming. Well, that's not close enough to actually figure it out. Probably. Also, who cares?
Well, it was probably past any kind of statute of limitations anyway, right?
Yeah. Also, that's not my last name.
Well, you said it wasn't even your real name or address that it went to, right?
Oh, well, I mean, it wasn't addressed to my actual name or my actual address, but it wasn't adjacent, which is why it was funny. It's like instead of avenue, it was street or something like that. But the same street name.
Okay. Oh, that's probably how it still got to you then.
Yeah. I only learned later that there was actually a street by that name in my town. So,
You actually kind of lucked out that it went to the right place.
well, I mean, no. I didn't want it. I was doing it for the survey tokens or whatever.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Forgot this was all mentioned about the survey thing in the beginning.
Tangents. Hello.
Yep.
I do those a lot because I have a scatterbrain.
Tangents.
Okay.
Never apologize for them.
Did you hear me say sorry?
There you
Did
go.
I say sorry? I actually don't remember if I said sorry or not.
You did not know.
I haven't listened closely enough to.
That's fair. I wouldn't either.
Ow.
So, I assume we are not waiting for ups, are we?
No, we're
No,
not. We're
he is.
we were just
I think going to be MIA.
Cleaning.
I think he's
Yes.
gone.
He might show up later, or he might finish his cleaning and pass out. I think it's gonna be option 2.
It might also be option 3. He's gonna be passing out without having finished cleaning.
That's also possible. Or
That
option
would-
4.
that
He'll
would kinda
pass out
suit.
and finish cleaning. Okay, where's my character sheet? Where did I? There it is. Open that shit up again. But yeah, no, I basically spent all last night and this morning just fixing up a RimWorld mod list. There was one fucking incompatibility somewhere. I couldn't
Hey,
find it.
Fath, how you doing? Thanks for joining.
Oh wait. Kirk's
Normally
not my
I
character.
mute myself before I talk to my viewers, but we've been so candidly talking this morning, waiting for things to get going.
Okay. There's my sheet. There we go. Okay. I think we were starting off fresh as far as like spell points and everything, yes?
No, we're actually in the
we're in the
middle,
middle of
of
a
a fight.
Oh, yes. Well,
Yeah,
I'll,
we
I'll
are
see.
round 11.
I remember now. That's why I was passing out a lot of last session. Because, I'm not actually last in the turn order. Well, I'm not exactly first in the turn order either. I hope I didn't miss any of my turns. Last session. Did
No, I don't recall anybody missing any turns.
Oh,
I
good.
think we had to wait a little bit for one person,
Yeah.
but that
Yeah,
wasn't a
I
big
showed up a
deal.
little late because my alarm didn't go off. But other than
Darn narcolepsy drawback.
that. playing the Cinders mod, and I'm basically playing a caster with that fucking drawback. Every couple steps, like lightning bolt, or in Dark Souls' case, lightning spear.
Oh yes, lightning spear. Before or after the nerf?
I mean, I'm playing 3, so I think post nerf technically.
Post nerf now, I guess.
Because I remember the really big nerf happened in 2, so
2 was when
Oh,
you
man.
just coast through using nothing but
I don't think I was playing before the lightning nerf, but I saw some footage and goddamn, kind of needed it, but man, they went overboard. It's kind of piss now. It's better in 2 because of mana, but I mean 3. It's better in 3. Yeah, I remember that was one of my big builds into was being an archmage so that I could cast everything. And then it.
we're a lot of
Bench.
spells into.
Eventually, after a certain point, you can get the Black Witch staff that just literally is a casting focus for every spell type. I think except pyromancies. So I just had a single staff for miracles, sorceries, and hexes, and and a pyromancy flame. Usually, I think the hollow one was the one I usually used because I played single player, so I didn't really have much use for anything else. And I played single player because before then I got invaded by a guy who dropped things for me. I'm like, oh man, cool, free stuff. And then I picked up a plus 13 sword, and I crashed.
The game crashed?
I had to.
Hack
Because
weapons. Woo!
Yep. In Dark Souls 2, the max plus on a weapon is plus 10. And if you have anything above that, you crash instantly. So I had to basically start up an offline mode, go into Cheat Engine, find the weapon that had the plus 3, which was a pain in the ass, because I basically had to, like, in the brief moments before the crash, I had to find out the name of the sword, like what sword it was. It turned out to be like I think a short sword, but it just crashed the minute you saw it. So I wasn't able to get it like until the 5th try, and I fixed it, but I was certainly having a little bit of a panic when it happened.
That is
the first
crazy.
time.
Oh yeah. Are we waiting for anyone in particular, or are we? Ready.
No, I was just in the middle of a mission thing on Merge Dragons here, but I think, yep, I just completed the stage, so. Let's see.
That's-
here.
That's me. I fill the dead air because I ramble. Hello.
Alright, so we left off. It is around. Let me get my notebook here.
Was that a new record? I've said hello like 5 times now. Sorry, go ahead.
Just getting myself organized here. Get my notebook, paperwork. Do. Alright. So paused at round
That when you
11.
zoom out, the map just disappears after a certain point. There we go.
Don't know what all that numberage was there, so I will erase it.
Oh yeah. Did you ever get around to healing me before the session ended?
Good
'Cause I
question.
see that my health isn't doing too great, but I'm also not. I don't know what your heal rolls are, so.
There aren't rolls. It's a matter of how many points I put into it.
Oh, then it'd be even harder to track.
Yeah, since I don't have to say anything.
Yeah, you don't have to put it in the chat or anything.
Currently, I have 21 out of 31. So it sounds
healing
like
up.
2 different times I healed. I want to say the before we had ended the last session. How many hit points are you down? Let me do it that way.
I am down. I got 25 out of. Where the hell's my max hit points here? 25 out of 48.
That doesn't seem right. I mean, did you even take any damage last session? I
Yeah,
thought you were.
yeah.
Okay,
One of
but
these guys gave me a pretty wicked knock.
Right, but was it? Was it healed? Because I know that we got some healing last session as well.
I had healed twice last session,
So it's
and
possible he'll be killed
I'm
twice
pretty
also.
sure I had healed for 27 points both times, which would explain the 10 points that I'm missing, unless there was 3 different times that I healed somebody. But since I am filled back up to full, the last I remember I had given 17. It wasn't 17 and 10. It was 17, and then the last 10 was broken down between myself and someone else. Might have been Grumblejack.
Because I got hit a lot
Because
by those.
you're
elephants.
25.
The last hit point check, you were at 25, and I feel you got some healing there that you missed recording.
So
That's
you
entirely
probably
possible.
you had probably gotten 17 points from me, because I remember giving somebody 17 points.
That
so,
sounds reasonable.
so slap
Alright,
17
that's
points
42.
on yourself, you sleepy animal.
Yep, I just did it.
Alright. So I'm sure, much more to the happiness of my viewers, we're actually going to get to starting to play here. Yay! Let me get to the chat there. Okay. This is great. I got 3 chats to keep track of. My restream chat, which is connected to all 7 channels that I'm streaming to right now, the in-game chat, and the Discord. Alright. Good thing I got a screen for each.
Nice.
I'm just imagining you in one of those
7
stereotypical,
screens?
like, multi-computer screen setups in movies.
I've got 2 PCs going and 3 screens. My gaming PC has got 2 screens on it. One where the game is on the main screen, and then Discord and OBS are on the left-hand screen. My second
Oh, okay.
PC,
Have
the
you
streaming PC, has actually got 1 monitor that's keeping track of all the stream there.
Have you considered getting a bunch of, like, flat screen monitors and getting, like, a setup with, the extendable arms so you can just have them all hooked up to one PC?
You know,
Oh
if
my
I
God,
had
go.
if I had the money to have equal sized screens, I'd have 4 to 6 of them. That would be cool. But no, I don't have enough money for that. As it is,
Honestly,
the second screen on my gaming PC is an old, probably about 15 years old Dell monitor. The thing is a square. That's kind of how old it is. I don't think you can buy a small square monitor anymore. I think it's like a 16-inch screen. My
I've got the side monitor, and I've got a HD TV, big thick, like a big old widescreen. I at best, I have like a nice little spot for a third monitor, and I think you'd be satisfied with that. Personally,
I currently have 4. I've got 3 30s and a 26 up above them.
God, all y'all with your fancy monitor setups. I have one monitor.
I just got my laptop.
I mean, to be
I'm
fair,
a software developer, so I do computer stuff pretty much all the time. So.
to be fair, this TV is like nearly a decade old. So
To be fair, I did have
Thanks.
2 monitors when I worked at the office.
I spent more on my current computer than I did on my car. So.
2
Wow.
monitors and a laptop.
that's wow. I didn't know that was possible. Quite frankly.
Easily
To
possible.
clarify, I have a shitty car.
Okay, that's fair enough. There you go. I was
I have a
like,
new car. Okay, it's like a.
I'm
I
now
mean,
imagining what
fucking,
the car
like-
looks like.
It's very easy to spend more on things than on a car. Like take magic cards, for example.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah, my rig
buddy.
has 4 video cards, so
Oh, okay, that makes.
and 256 DDR4 RAM. So.
No, Tobias 123495. Damn you! Damn you to the ethers! Blocked! Banned! Do not try and sell us your stupid buying of fans. Actually, I thought I got away from that for this
you
Twitch
you
guy
can never escape the spam.
did the bots.
never
Yeah,
escape.
you can never.
Actually, all last week, I don't think I had a single spammer saying, want to become famous with all the squiggles and lines around everything, this big follows.com thing. Like,
Now you want to become famous. You gotta follow the new trend of VTubing. You gotta-
Oh yes, you need to be a cute anime girl, obviously.
I mean, I know people that aren't even going the anime route. Like, I have a friend that's doing VTubing as a Mothman, and he's doing pretty good. It's also really well drawn too, so that helps.
VTubing, that is a term I have not heard of.
Virtual, like having a virtual avatar.
Oh,
You know how
okey-dokey.
you know how some people would have like a little camera in the bottom right corner with like reaction shots and everything.
Yeah, well, I've got my camera going, so everybody gets to see a live feed of me sitting here.
Yeah, but like just imagine that, but instead of a person,
It's a
an anime
VR avatar. I think I've seen one or two when I was when I had more time to actually watch other people. Now, you guys on the stream, you guys can hear everybody on the Discord, right? I haven't actually listened to my stream on a Sunday with the other headset to know if all the other players' voices are coming through. I'm hoping they are. And I was hoping that somebody would tell me if they couldn't hear everything else, but you know, sometimes maybe that's the whole reason why they're watching is they're laughing to themselves, going, "Ah, ha, 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 this guy's talking to himself. He's crazy." Which is true. I am crazy. That's why I'm bent. But that's a whole other
Yeah.
story.
In actuality, no one understands us. They just hear bent.
That's kind of what I'm hoping is not the truth.
We hear Bent laughing at all these jokes, but to everyone else, it looks like he's holding conversations with all these imaginary figures.
Yes.
I'm the one controlling all of the characters on the screen. There really is nobody else here.
Oh gosh.
The Max.
Oh, that reminds me of the Dresden Files, where the main character goes through this book and a half where he's flirting with this lovely young store attendant, and she's helping him find magical lore for his investigations, and he doesn't know why people keep looking at him so nervously. And it's not
Because
till
she
the end-
doesn't exist.
Yeah, exactly. No, she's actually a fallen angel projecting the image into his mind to fuck with him.
Wow.
He was talking to no one the entire damn time.
I mean, I gotta admit, I thought you were gonna go they were gonna go the ghost route, but Fallen Angels, that's a different, certainly
Fair,
a different way.
fine enough.
I mean, same gimmick, but different.
Yeah,
different thing.
pretty much.
Yeah. So, should we actually start?
Yeah, should we actually do the RPG?
I faint.
What? Why would we do that?
I think I succeed. Right?
Play? It's like
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
you faint, I stealth.
Yes,
Grumblejack
but do you have
Bastion, I
do you-
freeze.
Do you have a static number for your stealth check?
No, I just have a plus 24.
So-
Alright, let me fight these two assholes who are trying to attack me for some reason. God willing.
All right. So
I mean,
anybody
I-
who's
I
in
the
my
reason.
Bent's Hall of Fun can now see in the Wildling Howls. I put a picture of my setup there, and you guys in the Soriath crew here can see what I had put in the Rise of Evil there. So that's what my setup looks like. The 2 PCs with the lamps on top, my camera, my 3 screens, my 2 keyboards, my
Oh,
big ass mug
guys.
of water.
Guys, there's something on the bridge. I'm fucking with you.
Okay, Alfred's gonna start stabbing.
All right, so give me a moment. I need to find Alfred.
I'm down in
That's
the
a pretty-
corner over.
that's a-
Oh,
pretty
that's
good
right. You
stealth
you
check.
got the other guys over there. Yes. Well, I had the screen kind of close up and not so big. All right. So yes, Alfred, you are a go. You are flanked by 2 soldiers.
I guess I'm gonna look at this guy just on top of me and sort of ask him, "Hey, quick question. What's your religion's policy on dying in battle?" Then I'm gonna make a attack.
All right.
I am going to use Dimensional Strike to attack him flat-footed.
Make your rolls, and we'll see if he gets to answer your question.
Oh, good God!
12 to hit. Actually, you know what I have not
Plus
done? I am a
16 to
silly
hit
man.
because he's flat-footed.
I never pulled
Um,
up.
I'm sorry to say it, my dude, but it's still a nat 1.
Oh God! What the hell?
Doesn't
Unless you're suddenly using Mythic and can hit on a nat 1,
Oh yeah,
No.
that
I
was a nat
don't
one.
think.
No,
Well, that's unfortunate.
I sometimes forget and don't notice the red around it saying, "Yeah, that's no, can't do that."
Yeah,
I
that's
think this adventure path uses Mythic?
I
Is that
don't
too-
think so.
that sucks.
Too
Okay.
old.
I mean, I would love it because I've become
Mythic is
obsessed
dumb.
with Mythic. Like,
Dumb
well,
but fun.
all the things I play on are Gestalt Mythic servers.
Oh, good lord.
Well, that was craptastic. Okay,
You are being spoiled, sir.
I failed.
It is awesome.
Okay, there's.
And they all allow spheres, psionics, path of war, stuff like that.
That sounds like a very.
It sounds
fun
like Soriath.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So,
with double the fun and Mythic.
Yeah,
The-
see, mythic and whatnot to me is like just ridiculous.
Oh, it
It's-
is.
You know,
It
the
is.
way a true Paizo follower without the mythic looks at spheres. That's kind of how I look at the mythic. It's like, what were they thinking? You got to be such high level anyway. Supposedly, I never really looked into it. I've just heard a lot about it.
Actually, you could theoretically be mythic at level 1 because it's like a separate system.
Oh,
Yes.
Anyway, whose turn is it?
Actually,
It
hang
will
on.
be-
I'm not done. I just
Oh.
have something I haven't used until now. It's new.
Your secret weapon.
Okay, so first I'm going to.
Another dagger. Ooh.
Actually, first I'm gonna swift move action and extend my boot blade.
Mm.
And then I'm going to.
Kind of, right?
Yeah. Hush, I'm going to physical adept and make another attack action.
Alright.
Wait, what is that? Physical adept? Is that a
It-
feat?
Yeah, it's a very weird feat chain,
Oh, yeah.
so I can
It's
take
a
an
very
extra.
weird feat.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can take an
okay,
extra
alright.
physical action on my turn. So like something like an attack, or I can drink a potion, or throw a rope, or climb a ladder, as long as it's physical. So I can't say cast 2 spells, but I could use a maneuver and another maneuver, or a maneuver
Yeah.
and an attack.
And he can never have a caster level.
Yes.
Can you do an attack action and an attack action?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, he
Oh
uses
my.
one standard and then.
It's once
Being
per
able
day
to do
plus
it.
once per 4 levels you
Okay.
have.
Alright.
Yeah.
All right.
So I got
That was
two
that
of
was the
them.
twist I was waiting for. I was like,
There has to be a limit to it. You can't just do it every
Yeah.
round, you know.
So first is the dagger. Okay.
16 to hit. That's probably a little bit better. And that was on one of the infantrymen. Unfortunately, a 16 is gonna miss.
Well, crap baskets. Okay. Boot blade. Oh, come on, Alfred.
Isn't this a third attack?
Yeah, no, it's my offhand because I'm taking the attack action, and because I'm dual wielding, technically I can. Make-
Okay. Well,
Because-
Oh, so
either
you're
way-
using dual wielding sphere. Nice.
No, I haven't picked that yet. It just counts as 2-weapon fighting.
oh, then you, unless you can do a full attack action, then you only get the one.
Yeah, you
Is-
only get offhand attacks on either dual wielding sphere or full rounds.
Right. Okay. I was confused about 5th edition that I was playing the other day.
Damn
My
fifth.
Yeah. So my apologies. I mixed up my rules there for a second.
Yep. Alright, so the second attack does not go off, and it didn't hit anyway. So,
If that's the case, I'm not even gonna take the boot blade out. It's just gonna stay in the boot. Till
Alright.
later.
now we've got one guy with the heavy crossbow left up here, which he's actually going to drop. And step here, step there, but not, well, basically take 2 5-foot steps, which is a 10-foot move to get within attack range while drawing his longsword, if I remember correctly. Yes, longsword. To attack Timothy.
Timothy is not here. He's
Oh,
fallen to the ground.
Crap, that's right. He is. Timothy Loves is not here. So, we need to put the marker of him being asleep. Boom. Him and, well, actually, I would think if he goes unconscious, his clone's going to disappear, isn't it?
Probably.
So I'm just
I
going to
don't know.
move the
Yeah.
clone right over there. The clone cannot really be seen, so let's see. I will put an X on it. That way we can remember that Timothy's clone is out of the thing. Timothy is asleep, so actually he's going to move more than that then. Let's take that
Come
back.
to me.
Yeah, he's gonna come up to you.
Just charge me like a
He-
man.
He does. Rah! For Soriath! Die, evildoer! As he charges up, so it now gives him a +7. For
Nah.
23 to hit, thus still missing you. You just deftly dodge away and whoosh. What was that? Slowpoke. Alright, Inferns, have a good one. I missed them 3 minutes ago. Dang. Hate when I miss conversations popped up on the chat. Alright, so he swings and misses. It is that dead guy, so we're going to take him off the roster. Because I think it was more that group, which is actually dead. So, Kelv, if you're still awake, it's your go.
I am awake so far.
Alright.
I just need to remember what I want to do here. 'Cause there's obviously 2 guys in front of me. The question is, am I able to hit both of them Probably not. Because I don't have dual wield sphere or anything of the sort. So I'm just gonna hit the guy in front of me. Not an interest. Oh, that's right. The first attack I tried to make in this area last session, I missed. And then and then I passed out. That was the last thing I remember. Okay. Wait, is that the right attack roll? Yes. Okay, we're good. Oh. I'm going to feint first. Sorry. I assume he fails the feint check.
Most assuredly.
Okay. Oh wait. It's a DC. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's
Big-
10
big
plus
number
their hit
beats small
die
number.
and wisdom. And they're only 2 hit die soldiers. And, you know, they're soldiers. They're not super wisdomy. So you're basically beating a 12.
Is that the right? That's not the correct damage. Should have one more D6.
Alright, so he
Man,
faints.
like your
Uh,
first roll every session is just terrible.
Oh, I missed anyway.
Have you killed the boss yet? Ooh, what's with all the ones?
Yeah, today is a
I
day
rolled
of
a-
ones.
I rolled a 1 on my on the first attack roll of the last session too.
So,
And I think I rolled.
epicness.
If we're gonna rerun rolls, I may as well rerun jokes.
And
I'm going
that-
back to bed.
That's why you have Fate Spheres, the Temperance, or something.
The one that gives crits on ones.
No, it just reroll ones.
I guess that would work.
There's also the one where the ones count as like an 11 or a 13 or something like that.
Oh yeah, that exists as well.
That'd be nice. Turn all ones into an 11.
I wouldn't miss anyone.
Alright, so that was Kelv's go, unless he's got a swift or something
Yeah.
to do.
Do I have a swift to do? I don't think so. I mean, he's fainted until my next turn, so he's effectively flat-footed for everybody. So there's that.
I move up to the door and try and open it.
Also, on this guy right in front of me here is who I was targeting. Anyone who tries to hit him has their crit range doubled as well.
Ooh, nice.
You know.
Alright, so I moves up to the door and attempts to open it. Well, luckily enough, it is not locked. I'm on the wrong thing here. Dynamic lighting is what I need to make that go bye-bye. And the door opens. Unless you've got a swift or something, or a free action to do, I think that ends your turn.
Yeah, but that kicks off.
Yep. The end of the turn, 8 cold damage. Alright, so let's put 8 on him. Oh, well, that drops him. Let's put 8 on him. Oh, well, poor guy. That drops him. Add 8 to him. Oh, no, well, sucker dies. And this guy, oh, maybe. Plus 8, enter. No. 4 buggers below 0. So, they don't need to make a fortitude save because they collapsed. Unconscious.
We need some way to put them in
Alright.
range as well, so our enemies are freezing to death even more, just to buff Ai's sphere of death.
So, who... Okay, so it's the guy that Alfred attempted to attack and missed.
Twice.
He has now got, well, he gets the +7 because of flanking. 16 is not going to hit you. if I
Isn't
recall
it plus
correctly.
2 for flanking?
Yeah. You got a +5 normally,
right,
and then
right.
a plus
Sorry,
2
no,
for
never
some.
mind. I'm being stupid for some reason.
Grumblejack kind of grumbles under his breath that there's no little uns to no little good uns to bash with his weapon. So
Oh, everyone's
Here.
dead.
yep, everybody in here is dead. He is going to continue moving on. Well, he kind of looks to Aaron, says, "Me go." Aaron's like, "Yeah, go ahead." So he moves out to here, double moves. Aaron will do the same.
Are we still in combat?
Technically, yes.
Yes.
Just because
There's
the-
still plenty of enemies
yeah,
around
there's
where
still
I am.
plenty of enemies.
Turn around the corner where Alfred was attempting to murder these two guys, but is being hampered by his own sucky luck.
It's okay.
Oh, you're controlling Grumblejack then. Okay.
Cinder will go out here. Alright, Silas, back to you.
Alright, so
good
in
dog.
front of me is still Mr. Big Guy, right?
Yes, if I remember correctly, he is still alive at this point.
Cool,
Not by
I'm about to
much.
change that.
He is at 102 points of damage done. The captain is on page...
Okay, so
75.
very easy. Move action, I will shove against this guy. The guy that just charged me, basically.
Yep.
So that is this against touch.
Well, that touches him. So 16 points of damage for that, huh?
Uh-huh.
He has not
I
been
regain
harmed.
my martial focus because I have successfully shoved someone. And then I will turn my attention to Mr. Big Guy over there, who's still the target of my smite good. I will make an attack action, vital strike, brutal strike, and I will expend my focus for that I just reacquired. So this.
Okay, 32 will hit. And wow. If damaged, the enemy is battered. Also a fort save. Staggered for 4 rounds. If battered, dazed for 1. Then staggered. Okay, well. 53 and 26. That is 79. And 9 is 88. And, well, that's 88. Let's just slap that on there. Plus 88. Boom. Brings him up to a total damage of 190 when he had... crap. 70 plus 16 is 86. And 27... 7 and 6, 13. That's right, he had 113 hit points. Alright. He is definitely dead after that attack.
Very good. Then
The-
I can remove
the-
my smite stuff here.
The effects of Haviland falling from your attack as his body and his armor hits the floor. The rest of the guards kind of pause. Complete horror takes over their looks as they are completely at a loss of what to do next for this moment. Continue.
Okay, so I
Do you
forgot
mind if I
to say that
you along?
before, but I am doing an advancing carnage. I have the -2 for that included into my roll. So
Okay.
this means I can do an additional attack because I hit an enemy against an adjacent enemy, which is this one.
Yep.
which is also at a -2. I'm not forgetting that.
He
And
is
then I
dead.
will take a free 5-foot step that I can take during advancing carnage and make the same thing against this guy.
Oh god.
Sadly, that is all I can. This is the last one I can touch because I don't have any range on my attacks.
Yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting encompassing light for sure.
So that is just 4 combatants you just took out in one round. Now, granted, 3 of them were not much compared to you, but the other one was a worthy opponent, and you just did a lot of damage to him. Alright, so that ends your turn.
That is my turn.
He said, "Come at me!" Alright, we will leave Timothy in the rotation, but we will ignore him. Now I need to pan out to see who is this one.
Oh, is that the other dude fighting me? Wait, is that guy even taking a turn?
No, it was
No.
this group of them over there. So I don't think he had a chance yet.
He's
Let's-
on the initiative counter.
Well, some of them were done by groups, so not every single soldier has got.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so back. Oh. He's not on a part of their. Oh, you know what? He should have went when the other one went. I'm gonna have him go now, and then he'll go again when
Sure, come at me, bro.
that guy goes. So my bad. I had forgotten that they were a group. So he gets the +5, and the a natural one's gonna miss. So it really doesn't matter. Round 12. Elfred, you still have 2 guys on you.
Fred is getting tired of this Blarney over here. Alright, well the big guy's dead. No point saving these in reserve anymore. I'm going to swap over to my regular dagger and do a steel flurry strike at the guy in front of me.
Alright.
This means I can make 3 attacks against him at full power, and each one will do extra damage. Hang on, let me just double check this, because I have not used this in person yet. Okay. Never mind, I make these each at -2. Okay, that was good to verify. Good to verify. I'm gonna make 1 attack. Miss. Come on, you have +8 to hit, and you are missing all of these, you piece of shit. What the hell? Okay, number 2. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I saw the 11 and I thought it was another failure in a row.
Oh my god. Okay, not 20, but I failed to confirm.
What? Better than missing.
16.
Alright, so 27 to hit on the second one. 16 damage. I was working on something on my screen and listening, so is he flat-footed with this or no? It's just
he's
a
not
tw-
considered flat-footed. He's just
Okay.
a dude.
So it's just the 27. Is a 19 a possible crit for you? It's in the green, so it must be.
Yep, that's a dagger.
Okay, so 11 will not confirm the crit. Oh wait,
Okay.
actually, no, because he's flat-footed. It might. Let me double check that.
He's not flat-footed.
Oh,
Unless
that's right.
There's some...
You didn't do the flat-footed thing. My bad.
Yeah.
There goes my confusion for not fully paying attention. So 27 and 16. 27 is a hit. You're going against the guy to the south of you, not the top.
Yeah.
Okay, so that much I did catch. And 16 damage will bring him below 0.
Okay.
You are no
Well,
longer flanked.
Get a third attack, so I might as well do it anyway. On that guy's corpse. Wow. Okay, so I probably did just crit this guy.
You're not able to split your attacks. They all have to be on the
No,
same target.
because Steel Flurry Strike is all at the same target. I just
Okay.
did the third one for fun.
Yep. So you definitely killed him, brought him beyond bringing back. You just ensured that he was truly dead. There we go. All right, and that ends your turn, right?
I could move if I wanted to, but
It's entirely up to you.
I'm good.
Actually, now that he was part of that group, hang on a second.
I will look the other guy in front of me in the eyes and lick off the knife.
Oh crap!
What happened?
Did I take the captain out of the? Well, this entire group of guys here no longer has a initiative, so that's why they didn't get to attack last time. One of them, or the captain, oh man. Alright, so I gotta add them in.
You can just make them all go at once.
Well, that's
Should
what
be
I'm,
fine.
that's what I'm going to do, but I still have to get them into the order here. So that they can. They will all be going after Kelv. So this whole group outside is done. Yes, yes, I can take him off the roster. Okay, Kelv, we're back over here to you.
Oh shit, really? Okay. I don't know where anything is. I guess I'll go down?
Well, if you take the trapdoor C, or
Oh, there's
F,
a trap door.
if you take the trapdoor F back down, you will know from the map that you will be in the gatehouse level 1, which is just a storage room for the murder holes. If you take trapdoor C, you can go up to the top of the gatehouse, which would be the roof, the crenellated roof, where some of the siege weapons are.
I will take trapdoor C. So let me just go over there. Guess that's close enough, right?
Yep.
And then I will.
One move action to get there. Second move. Well, I would think second move action to get up to the.
Mover standard, yeah, to climb. Actually, swift action, teleport up.
Oh, there you go. You want to teleport? Okay, swift action teleport up through the trapdoor. Gotcha.
I do have to ask, is the trapdoor open right now?
Yes, it is open.
Perfect.
Which then brings you to here. And as you can see, you have a second move, or standard action at this point, and there is absolutely nobody up here.
Heck. I guess I'll use a move to jump back down.
Alright.
No need to spend the swift action. Or
Roll an acrobatics check
Sure.
to avoid damage for falling
Wait.
10 feet.
Sorry, I forgot. I have 8 dexterity. I spend a standard action to teleport back down the line.
Alrighty. If that ends your turn, we'll move on.
Indeed, it does.
Alright. Here comes the fun, Silas. Because I'm pretty sure, yep, that's this group here.
Come at
now,
me.
all of these guys kind of shake it off at the same time, and they go, "For Haviland!" as they all point their crossbows at you.
Yes. Do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I think it's actually 20 because I do not remember what this marker is on this guy, but I've got the bullseye on him for some reason. I do not remember what that was supposed to be denoting. Actually, you know what? That might
I
have
have
been
no idea.
that might have been something Timothy had done, so I'm going to take it off. So
Yeah.
yeah 21. Alright, let's roll out 21 d20s with a +2.
Statistically, at least one of them will roll a net 20.
You would think. You would think. Let's see here. With that, because of it, I'm going to give them all a +1 of rage, of outrage and anger, and righteous fury. Actually, I'm going to give them all +2s.
Morale bonus.
Are you letting them all rage?
No, but the fact that they just watched Silas single-handedly in 3 attacks take out Haviland and three other of their enemy of their fellow soldiers, because they watched Haviland get so decimated. I'm giving them all +2s for rage and divine fury. I don't know. Just give them a little chance here.
They all miss. That will backfire.
Okay, so they get
Oh, hey, three of them hit.
at least. Actually, that's right. Only the nat 20s are going to hit you because of a 44 AC. So the +4 really doesn't help anyway. But 3 of them hit. Let's see. So let's re-roll 3s to see if they actually crit.
Nope.
No, they don't crit, but they do hit. So that will be... Crossbow is in the heavy crossbow is a D10?
Yeah, D10 or 2D6, I'm not sure.
Yeah, D10.
I think it's D10, yeah.
Yep. Just a straight D10. So that is 3D10 that you're going to take. £18 of damage. Wasn't
Alright.
much. So all these guys shoot at you. You dodge some bounce off your armor, some hit your armor and don't do a damn thing. But 3 of them get through and hurt you a bit.
Yeah.
Then they all drop their crossbows and draw their swords, ending their turn.
I double move, and then my blizzard goes off.
Alright, let me move over here to where you were. Alright. And with the doors open. With the doors open, they are all. Even the guy on Alfred is in the air of the aura. Wow. Alright, so 8 points on everybody.
No, remember the damage drops down, so it's 6.
Oh no, that's right. It's okay. So all these guys are actually getting 6 points. Let's fix that. Okay. Time consuming. Da 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 da. What's funny, like, you guys can't see me clicking on each one and adjusting their hit points, but the viewers get to see that. So, while nothing is going on for you at the moment, other people get to see what I'm actually doing.
Mhm.
Did I do that right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Alright, so they have all taken their damage. And I've got to have all of these fortitude saves, which the infantry have got a fortitude 5. The archers have got a fortitude of 3. And 5 on the halberdiers. But what about the rangers? Because they're mixed in with this group, not the, yeah, they're all the rangers this time, because I don't think there's any of the 2 or 3 of the archers. Alright. The rangers were up here. No, they weren't. Oh well. Varning's men. They got 4. They were up there. All right, so they've got a 4. Great. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry, and they get the 5. None of those will beat a 17 with a plus 5. Alright, and the archers had... They also had a plus 5? Yes. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 archers. None of those.
Ends, right?
Oh, crap. Aw, man. Alright, so I gotta do that all over again. So 2 of them get fatigued. Alright, so then there was 6 archers, 20, that's above it. Okay, so 2 of them. Don't, so everybody else gets fatigued. He's not fatigued. He is. He's not fatigued, and those 2 are. Oh, that was 7. Actually, I have 1 more roll. Whoops. Okay, we'll go with the first one. So 6 and 5 is 11. So yeah, he does get fatigued. And then we've got, oh, the 2 acolytes. Forgot about them. They're still in here. And we've got 1, 2, 3 of the scouts. Scouts were plus 4s. So there's only 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Ooh, nope. They're all fatigued. Oh no, there's 4 of them. I see now. As I'm going through. Let's add 1 more. Go with the first one, 19. Okay, so that last guy is not fatigued. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 halberdiers. They had a plus 3, I think there was. Oh no, the halberdiers were 5. Ah, it was the archers. Damn it, the archers had the 3. Oh, crud. Why did I do that backwards? Oh well, too late. Uh, 12 and 5 is 17, so one of them is not fatigued. That one's not fatigued, and now the acolytes. Oh goodness, where the heck were the acolytes? Probably back with their room. Which is later into the chapter here.
They all know the space they're in is about to explode.
4. 2 acolytes get a +4. Okay, so one is fatigued, the second one is not. And they're all aware that the area is going to explode. Well, they're probably not going to be able to do much of anything about that, actually. Is that the end of your turn? Yeah, right, because that was the power all going off and everything. Alright, which leaves us with the guy that's left with Alfred. It's his turn next.
Oh my god.
Knowing that something is about to happen that is really, really bad, he is going to attack Alfred and try and get out of the circle, because he must defend the Fort Ballantine. So, infantrymen, +5. Yep.
Buddy.
1d20 + 5. 19.
Nope.
Does not hit you. So then he starts to move to here.
I guess I get an attack of opportunity.
Yes, you do.
Come on, Alfred.
Wow. 14 is going to miss.
Yeah.
Now, did he take any damage for moving?
No, that
No,
only
okay.
was like 40 or 50 for me. So.
So he moves out of the circle and gives you a scathing glare.
It's not right away.
I need to take a couple-minute break. I will be right back.
Sure, no problem.
Rolling 20s and every other time I'm rolling below 5.
Yeah, it's funny that you keep rolling the 20s on the confirms.
Yeah. Goodness gracious. I could probably go get some lunch. I made chili last night. Everyone add to their chili when they make it, if you do.
What did you what?
What do you throw in your chili when you make it?
Cheese.
Mmm.
Beans.
What about
Like
you,
the-
Cal?
Go ahead. Sorry.
Never mind. What was that?
I'll be right back.
You're barely awake, yeah.
Yeah. Get some tea going. some coffee.
Chugga 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 chugga. Got me some cereal.
Nice.
Got some Cocoa Puffs. I mean, not Cocoa Puffs, Reese's Puffs. What am I, a plebeian? I'm gonna mute myself because it's all gonna go all horrible sounding.
Alrighty, I am back, and my pencil fell on the floor. Yay! What's with the coffee drinking gif? I'm sorry,
I
Jeff.
stepped away to. Fuck off.
No, I'm asking because CJ put, it looks like Bill Murray drinking coffee right from the carafe.
No,
A gif of it.
I was wrong. No, I refuse to believe it's Jif. But anyway, he was making a joke because I stepped away to get something. He assumed I was getting coffee. When in fact, I got Reese's Puffs.
Ooh, sugar instead of caffeine.
Mm-hmm.
I
Caffeine will keep me awake.
just stick to my 12-pack of Dr. Pepper a day.
Damn.
I have ADHD, so it's like a 50-50 shot whether or not it keeps me awake or puts me to sleep.
Wow.
Caffeine, I mean. So.
Interesting. Oh, right, so we were paused on Grumblejack's turn. Alright. He's gonna keep going forward. 50 feet to there. because he's got 30-foot movement. And looks like the closest exit is that way. Aaron and Cinder will follow suit. The dog will follow her, but he has got 2 rounds left. Alright, back to Silas. If he's back with us.
What? Alright. Is it my turn?
It's Silas's turn, so I think we're...
Ah.
Yeah.
I will use my move action to put away my weapon. I will use my standard action to use as a move action and shove in this direction to this guy. Where's my macro? There you go.
You take him out.
Cool, that's my turn. I regain my focus. That's the important part.
Round 12. Back to Alfred. Is CJ still with us?
Oh yeah, I'm with you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can now.
Okay.
At least I thought I could.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yep, now I can. But I guess maybe I'm not.
Can he hear us? That's the question.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Well, we hear you. So
Okay, I'm going to go up to this guy and I'll use Rapid Strike to make 2 attacks. And each one will use my BAB -2, no extra damage, blah 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 blah. Okay. Just hit him.
21 hits for 11 points of damage. He's already taken 6, so that will bring him below 0.
Oh, thank God.
And he falls down.
Well, I get another attack.
And that ensures that he will not be getting back up.
Okay. 15 feet of movement left. Do I know if he was running towards the sounds of combat or something?
No, he was getting out of the snowy zone.
I need to get out.
Guess I'm just gonna go this way to meet back up with the others. Okay, that's my turn.
Alright, so we're back to Kelv.
Which way is everybody?
Going
Hardly.
towards the left. Or
To
the
the
west, yeah. You would know that a couple of them before you left were starting to go out on the bridge. If you ask through the collective,
Hold on a second.
Aaron will say, we're on the bridge, heading our way to the courtyard.
Alright. Probably asked in a more cool and edgy way, like, what's your location? And then I go to you. Wherever you guys are. Give me a second, I gotta remember what my movement speed is. Because it's been a while. And I don't want to use all of my teleport uses.
players were not prepared for someone like us to come.
Oh no, they weren't.
What the hell? Using heavy armor, and I don't have the thing to make me move as a, or make my move at full speed. So that means I move at 20 for move actions. Okay. Oh god.
That's why your teleport was so important.
Yes. Well, it's the oh god was because my roll 20 was fucking up really bad.
Alright, I gotta pause again. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move and then end my turn.
Still here?
Ben
No,
had to step away.
we're all gone.
Okay, good to know.
Hey, 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 hey,
You trying to do a bent dance?
Yes. I am summoning the Great Old One. Hey, 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 hey,
I am still awake.
That is very good.
Maybe we'll finally finish this combat.
Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope so. I'm pretty sure I can manage the guys in the main building here next round.
I mean, I'm getting closer, so the mooks will start dying.
Yeah, they already take damage as far as I can tell. At least they got
Oh yeah,
symbols.
then any enemy that's currently covered by my blue aura, which is a 120 feet circle of me, is about to take like several d6 worth of damage. So.
Yeah.
Only 4 more levels, and my range increments become multiple increments of medium.
All right, sorry about that. Couldn't have been
Welcome back.
helped. Wasn't feeling too good there for a minute. All right, so we left off with Kel moving out onto the bridge. And that was that of his turn, correct? I think so.
Yeah. That is correct.
Okay, so we got this group again. All right. Okay, so we're gonna have this guy take a 5-foot step. This guy will take a 5-foot step. This guy will take a 5-foot step. This guy's actually going to have to move up. This guy will also, I didn't make him do his movements though. Move up. Alright, so they all come up to engage, and the rest... Damn. They kind of realize that pulling out their swords was probably not the best idea. So they will move action, put their swords... Well... Yes, move
Put their
action, they
swords
will all
away.
put their swords away, and second move action, bring back out their crossbows.
Call an ambulance, but not from me.
It's like that scene from Bleach where he's like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna need like 1, 2, 3, 4 ambulances for all these guys I'm about to beat up.
Alright,
Oh.
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them do get to attack with their long swords.
They are very welcome to try. Hey,
Ooh,
one
we
of the
got
hits.
one who may have hit. Let's see, I'll do his confirmation. 21. Nope.
Yeah.
So one guy hit.
Cool.
That is a D8. Plus what? I think 2. D8 plus 2 for him.
As long as he's not
Just a
fatigued,
straight
yeah.
up D8. And it's not a halberdier, so it's not a D10. Okay. I gotta figure out which one of them actually did it. So 1, 2, 3, the fourth one. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is one of the scouts. And of course the scouts were in a different event. So that was event 4 above. Damn. That's quite a bit ways back here. Curtain first timer sailors. Nope, that wasn't it. Three, and here we go. Captain Varning and his Rangers. Yes, there we go. So that's a D8 plus 2 on his attack, and they are on page 57. I'll just remember that. Alright, so that's the scout. He is fatigued. That's a 2 on strength, so a minus 1. D8 plus 1.
I will be back.
Wow, he gets you for 2 points of damage.
I mean, he gets me for 2 points of damage, so that's
Yeah.
something.
Yep. The rest of them are reloading their crossbows.
Cool.
I.
All enemies currently in the aura?
Mm-hmm. once per round. Enemies in the aura take the 18. Oh no.
And are slowed for 1 round.
Yeah, suddenly you kill steal all my nice little people here. Nah, it's fine.
Here, I damaged them before you did, so.
Maybe. I don't think so. They were behind a closed door, so.
They were beforehand, but once you and Haviland started fighting, he moved into the range and had
Yeah.
wounded
And then suddenly-
everybody. So that's why they're all falling down. And all the king's horses and all the king's men just couldn't put Humpty together again.
That was the start of my turn. As a swift action, I will move Essence from my boots back to my hands, and then I will fly 40 feet.
And let's see. That, mon frères, as they say, is that. I'm looking it over, double checking, and yes. You now have officially killed every single soldier, captain, and otherwise
back.
person of note. Here.
And
I missed that one. I missed that one. there.
Okay, are these people there still alive or are these dead as well?
With the after effects of his cylinder and whatnot, even the people that
Oh,
have
yeah.
been down are now, yeah. I mean, you
So
could
we-
you could take a few minutes and coup de grace everybody just to make sure and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
But
I mean,
Yeah,
the
that-
affected
that's-
area explodes in their turn, so.
So, I will decapitate every one of them so we can put their heads on a spike and line them up.
You're making popsicles?
yeah, he's making popsicles. All right, so I will take this opportunity to just why isn't that working? I probably.
Alright, Alfred's just gonna start going around and looking for pockets of resistance, secret escape passages someone might have slipped through, secret doors. Oh my god.
If we don't level up from just the sheer quantity of dudes, I'm gonna be a little annoyed.
Alfred's gonna go around and he's gonna like tell everyone like, okay, this was a great moment. We did a lot of stabbing. We did a lot of killing. Good job, everyone. Good job, you. Good job, you.
While you're doing the rant, or your congratulations speech, Kel pops the flare.
I look at him. Why would you do that before we could loot everything?
It's gonna take them a while to get here. We still have plenty of loot time.
They'll probably show up like about the time we finish looting.
I'll also go open the gate for them.
That's also true.
right. Might wanna do that.
I like your idea, but you maybe should have given us half a day to clear the castle first.
We're not carrying all that garbage.
No, but
We could carry most of it.
they might have some, coins or something we could have.
Probably
let's go
either
read the
on them or in the
treasury.
barracks. We'll find it.
Go read the treasury. Does anyone have detect magic? Let's start
Yes.
figuring out who's got magic.
I'm heading to the gate to open it.
I
will
will
with this
start checking the reliquary and the treasury and the head guard captain's room for, valuable
There you
loot, orders. I actually want to find some papers with, like, valuable
Oh, make sure to look for the armory. I am in need of some sharp sticks.
Gotcha. I guess I can use my goggles of thievery to find hidden doors.
I mean, there's a bunch of halberds laying around. Break them in half, and you got 2 sticks for each.
Yeah, that helps a little bit.
Yeah, the armory will have a bunch of pole arms and whatnot. Probably more than enough for everything that you guys require to put heads
Yeah,
on
nice.
stakes and line the walls. I mean,
Should we clear out the village too?
No.
that's
We're not
like a mile away.
I'll
Yeah.
run over there and then fly over the village for a while.
Okay, wow.
Chances are the goblins, the army of Fire Axe is probably going to spill over into the neighboring town and wreak some havoc there too.
It's so much more satisfying to just, hey, winter storm. Hold
If
it.
you're gonna kill the whole town, be sure to rob the magic item shop blind.
Oh goodness.
So I have detect secret doors at will thanks to my treasure hunter's goggles. I'm just gonna use that to explore the whole castle, see if there's anything hidden.
Well, you guys know the floor plan. You know it may take you about an hour or so to walk over the whole grounds, but you feel secure in the fact that you've got plenty of time to walk through, ransack, find stuff and everything before Fire Axe and his people get here.
Hide it all in the bag of holding. Was there anything interesting? Oh yeah, there's all these weapons for you. Any gold? Nope, no gold. It all.
Hey,
That's one of the-
Mr. Ogre guy, we need you to pick up the little green guy, turn him upside down, and shake him real. We want to see what falls out of his pockets.
I'd of course be moving it on to the party inventory, because, you know. So I would.
That's the scout. That's the scout. That's the scout. Okay.
Alfred's like, I think this is possibly the largest scale
Oh, thank you for the
stabbing
follow.
I've ever accomplished.
XQC dog food. Quality. Quality dog food. All right.
It is
Even-
only the first step of the path.
Almost.
I mean, I wiped out a whole farming community once, but that was just like a meadery. This is gorgeous.
All right. Almost.
So what do you get out of this, Kelv? What's your end goal here?
Every corpse, every slain soldier is one step closer to the bastard king.
Okay.
Alfred's
so
like,
nobody was
so-
standing on top of anybody else.
Should we just
there.
burn all the bodies en masse or something?
No. Leave them.
I mean,
Oh,
they want to keep
I'm-
the fortress, and that's
I'm chopping up every head of everybody and put them on a spike, as I said before.
Alfred would be like, would you mind putting like some barrels under those heads just to collect the blood?
Couldn't
Most of the blood's in the body, bud.
If
It's all over the ground now.
Like, could you set up a collecting system so some of the blood does get collected and doesn't go to waste? That's
there's no need. It'll. Oh, you're. I just realized, like out of character, I just realized.
Yes, I do.
Oh yeah,
I
he's a
do.
vampire.
fine. Yeah. You just say this, and Alfred like flashes his fangs, like, "Excuse you, buddy."
We can find more.
Yeah.
There's an entire village. It'll be fine.
I mean, some of them are frozen, so the blood didn't leak out.
There are some vampires out there that have no blood. feed themselves on, and you're just wasting all this blood. That is horribly, horribly wasteful.
Also, in the meta, I don't think you actually have to drink blood at all.
No, I don't. I'm just playing it up.
It's a taste thing.
Which, now that I think about it, that's kind of weird. But I guess you are a half vampire, as far as the template. It's weird. Anyway. But yeah, no,
And
it's
are you doing that to the servants' bodies?
chop
The-
chop.
the-
Or
Cap-
just the soldiers?
Everyone. Everyone.
Alright, let me continue.
They all belong to this rotten nation.
He's trying to make an intimidating act. The approaching orc army is like, hey, we're scarier than you.
Welcome home. Just-
There were
Here's
like 8 of us, and we decimated this castle.
Here's your new fucking house. And left some housewarming presents. Which is also why I suggested not moving the body, like cleaning up the bodies.
But that's why I was like, I can totally take this army of goblins and orcs and bugbears.
Yeah, you probably could. All by
Yeah,
yourself. With
But
all
I think that might eventually anger our patron. I mean, you could though.
I could. That's why I was like, I'm not scared of these guys. I'll just fuck
I'm
them.
not scared of them either.
Can you imagine if we had like an actual hardcore necromancer here who just started turning all these guys into zombies and not controlling them and started a horrible wave of
Ooh.
undead?
Or alternatively, I'm pretty sure you can make a colossal flying undead with like 40 bodies.
Oh,
Yeah, if you combine all their hit dice with Corpse Forge or something.
Necrocrafting, yeah.
it's like Naito from Dark Souls 1.
Because that's how you make your undead airship.
Yeah.
In fact, I have the stats for one. If you,
Don't tempt me. That might be my thing if Alfred ever does die, because Lord knows none of us are being resurrected if we manage to die somehow.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
none of us are.
to create the flying undead airship, you need a caster level 10 for the Death Seer. So.
Flying undead airship. That's awesome.
I forget. Does this one require necrocrafts?
So-
Because I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, I did not give out XP for last session, did I?
Necrocrafting is in base Pathfinder.
Oh, the base necrocrafting. Yeah, never mind. We're good. For some reason I was thinking of Artame.
In the
talking-
notes say that
Yeah.
the feats in Art
Oh,
Mortis are
since we
there.
started this whole thing. Okay.
Yeah,
No,
the,
yeah.
the feats in there are fine. It's just the actual like necrocrafting. Not really any,
Six times
Yeah.
5, that's
not really any good way to
30.
balance that, to be honest.
Actually, the base Pathfinder is more broken than Art Mortis, but we won't get into that.
Mm. Raw numbers, yeah.
7 times 4 is 28.
So, when you do that, can you like unfuse your constructs at any point to turn them into ravenous zombies? Like, can you have this giant
No,
zombie
no.
mech? You can't have like a zombie mech who then breaks up into over 100 zombies and swarms. an area.
No, you don't get zombie Voltron.
Aww.
No, it's you make one big zombie or zombie skeleton thing, and that's your lot. But it can be a very good zombie skeleton thing.
And I'm sorry, I was wrong. It takes 100 bodies to make Colossal.
Now, you see, we probably could use this whole this whole fortress to make a colossal zombie. Oh, I guess it'd be an Evangelion since it'd be
At
Made of
900 gold.
in 100 gold.
900 gold.
Oh my
One.
god, that's so cheap. What the hell?
It's just the material component for Animate Dead. For an 18 hit die Colossal Undead.
The servants are okay. So that's one
I'm reminded of that guy from Rurouni Kenshin who made a battle suit using nothing but recycled corpse parts, and I'm just like, oh, in hindsight, that thing was super gross, but they animated it to look like it was made of rubber.
Alright, so we've got 30 plus 28 plus 31 plus 4. 93 times. Okay, so got that divided by 5.
I think we're about to level up, guys.
I would hope so.
Right, so for right now we're adding 3,720 XP just for the soldiery and servants. Let's see, where was the last total? 23,132. Yes, 23,1. Okay, so we're up
Well, I've
to
leveled up.
26,852 total before modifiers. Alright, let me move that over. Actually, I gotta put that note. So
Oh, well, that's not looking at.
Plus, like the captain and whatever story goals. I still think I'm a long way from hitting 8. But
Yeah, no, I am quite a ways away.
I mean, I'll hit level 6, maybe.
Continue.
Hopefully.
Alright,
Yeah,
Maybe
I hit level 6 in like 150 XP.
Yeah, likewise. So, hopefully, it should level
we've
at least one,
got
maybe twice. That'd be nice.
4, but they're supposed to be
I
5
don't think nice.
acolytes.
I don't
But
think
we
twice.
will- Yeah.
But it'd be nice.
I mean, yes.
So,
I need like another 7,500.
You know what occurs to me? That these goblins hired us to essentially sneak in, break the defenses, and open the gates so they could fight these guys, and they're gonna come in and see a pile of corpses, and it's like... What the
Well, this is
hell?
also the gateway to the rest of the civilized area.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we just got rid of the difficult part. Now they get to do the fun part of the pillaging.
For a quick bite? That's too
one thing of note, as you guys did go upstairs into the keep, you get into when you're searching through everything and you get to keep level 2, you find Mott's. Well, Captain Mott is still inside of a cell waiting to be deported because it's only been like 2 days. You get to kill him, obviously. He's pretty much defenseless in a cell. You don't get additional XP because you already got XP for taking him out to begin with. But that is another head on a spike that you guys can put out
Yes.
there. Oh, the Lantern Archons. I didn't get those. Okay, so the Archons. They are... it's that much, and there was 8 of them.
So I should probably point out at this point that Alfred has constant regeneration, so anyone who needs healing can just siphon that off from him, provided our
Oh, you
healer-
have fast healing, or is it actual regeneration?
No, it's fast healing.
Okay.
Yeah, regenerations hilariously enough would not work, but fast healing does.
As long as we keep him at least 1 hit point down, because he doesn't fast heal above max. But yeah.
Yeah, that is very true.
After we convince him to stab
That's
himself a little bit.
9.
No, we just have to have the Vitalist do his thing before he hits one full. Unless he's not taking damage yet. I don't have the best grasp of this combat.
No, out of combat. Let's see, who is wounded by how much? Let me know, and we will get you all healed up there.
48,
I'm fine.
40
You can't heal me either way.
Yeah,
Mhm.
true. Whoever
42
needs
out of
healing, tell me what you're
48.
shy of, and we'll go with that.
What is it? What is that? Fucking 5? No. 4. No. 6. 6. I'm short 6.
Never got hit.
Pretty sure it was just me and Alfred that got hit.
And Grumblejack.
And Grumblejack.
Lord.
And Silas. And Timothy.
Yeah, I think a few of us got some damage here. Haviland was okay. 100 times 1 equals 100 divided by 5.
One of these days, there's gonna be some creature with elemental adaptation, and you'll be fucked. Just completely screwed. You won't have any options to deal with it at all, I'm sure.
So 0, 6,
Sure you don't have something to bypass immunity like next level.
Yeah, but the way we did it, everyone is dead basically guarantees that the goblins or whatever, gnolls.
Who's got
Bugbear.
who's
It's a
goblin?
bugbear army.
Bugbear, yeah. They can just go straight through the castle into the nice towns and stuff like that.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
I imagine they might be even be a little bit suspicious just because there's no sound. Everyone's dead. It's impossibly quiet.
Yeah.
And for the Acolytes, the Archons, and Lord Haviland, you guys get an additional 2,180, bringing us up to a grand total of 26,032 XP. Unmodified. Now,
Your total wasn't right. You dropped there somewhere.
how did I? Oh, I didn't add the new total. That's why I brought. Oh, I carried 26,000, not 23. That's what I did. So yeah, you're actually right. It's 2932.
And then we divide that by how
Wow.
many army again?
No.
Uh,
That's where it
This
is.
is divided.
It's all divided. So that
That is the new experience total
you
without
just. So the total for today, 3,720 plus 2180 is
it.
5,900.
Like we killed like 100 soldiers or whatever.
I think it's like 40 or 50, but yeah. But they're
Probably.
CR2. They're like 150 apiece.
Yeah, true.
Yep, they were, let's see. It breaks down as there were 93 soldiers and 7 servants.
Nice. So my 100 soldiers wasn't as bad.
Wasn't
Yep.
too far
There
off.
was
So what's the
30
actual total?
30 archers, 28 infantry, 31 halberdiers, 4 scouts, 7 servants. All of that gave you 18,600 experience divided by 5, which brought it down to the 3720. Then you had the 5 acolytes, it says 9 archons, but I only had you fight 8 of them, and Lord Haviland, which after dividing, it was 200 each for the acolytes, 600 each for the archons, 4,800 for Haviland, bringing it up to a total of 2180 once divided. Yeah.
Nice.
So 5,900 just for this battle alone.
Oh, did we ever kill the thing in the mage quarter?
Oh, that thing.
The ice. Well, the thing that looked like a bunch of chunks of ice on level 3.
Uh-huh.
No.
Let's
Cool.
go kill that and rob that mage quarter.
So
Yeah, it's kind of
when
important.
you guys will, all right, let me get everybody put together. here.
Surprise! That's the 9th Archon.
Whoops. Right? No.
So ironically, 9 Archons is much scarier than 8 because they can Voltron up.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
that's right. They
You
could
guys
have.
just didn't give them a chance to Voltron up.
That would have actually been bad.
Why? Is that so bad when they do that?
It's annoying.
Let's see.
I actually don't know what that does. It,
I
know what
haven't looked at
Voltron is,
Archon.
but I
The
don't
really
stats. Let me go back to the stats, because the one Archon by itself, or the Voltron Archon, the Lantern Archons themselves are CR2s, but 9 of them combine to turn into a Lantern Archon Gestalt, which jumps him up to a CR8.
Yep, but
oh my!
9 of them in total are CR8 as well.
Yeah.
So nothing changes.
Actually, 8 CR2s are not a CR8. It's
9
9
CR2s.
8
If you
CR2 is only a CR4.
9 CR2s are CR8 by base Pathfinder CR rules.
Yeah. So like
You add 1 CR for
each
each
doubling.
additional enemy.
It's not for each additional creature. It's
It's
you,
like for every
double
2
for
or something.
time you double the number, the CR goes up by 1. So 2 of them is CR3, 4 is CR4, 8 is
I
CR5.
could have sworn that it was 1 additional. Okay.
Let's see. So it goes from AC 15 to AC 21. The hit points go from 13 to 100. Well, hit dice go from 2d10 to 18d10. It was a DR. The individuals are DR10 evil with immunity to electricity and petrification, whereas the Gestalt gets a Aura of Menace, DC 16, and DR5 evil and magic, immune to electricity and petrification. The individuals can fly at 60 perfect. The Gestalt can do 100 at perfect. The ranged damage for the individuals was a +3 ranged touch for 6, and the Gestalt gets a +14 ranged touch for 2d6. The individuals can at will aid, continual flame, detect evil, greater teleport, self, +50
Oh,
pounds.
Greater Teleport is pretty good.
Yep. Or the Gestalt gets whirlwind with a DC 18.
Should note that I
Um,
believe it said Greater Teleport itself, so it's not as.
Yeah, self.
It's still good.
It's still pretty good. It means they can get away, but they're Archons, so.
Mm-hmm.
They could have Greater Teleported to the king or whatever and ask for backup.
That's
Like
a
an
fair
actual
point.
army. Like,
I
hey,
mean,
let's
granted-
send an
Stats on the individuals: Strength 1, Dex 11, Con 12, Intelligence 6, Wisdom 11, Charisma 10. The Gestalt would be Strength 18, Dex 25, Con 16, Intelligence 6, Wisdom 11, Charisma 11. Made a bit of
Wow,
a
that's
difference there. So,
good
Aura
strength.
of Menace, a righteous aura surrounds Archons that fight or get angry. Any hostile creature within a 20-foot radius of an Archon must succeed a will save to resist the effects. Those who fail take a -2 on attacks, AC, and saves for a full day, or until they successfully hit the Archon that generated the aura. Teleport for the Gestalt is greater teleport at will as the spell caster 14th, except that the creature can transport only itself and up to 50 pounds of carried objects. These particular ones were bound to the Temple of Mitra, which you did not know, and will not teleport away from it. But then they also have true speech. That was pretty much it. The other ones just had, the light ray, which was a ranged attack, so nothing. Oh, they had true. They could speak true speech. Celestial, Draconic, Infernal. Is that the same for the other? Wow, it doesn't even give the languages of the Gestalt one. Probably assume that the Gestalt would speak the same thing as the individuals.
If it has true speech, it speaks every language.
Yeah, I guess that would be true. They don't need to list it. Can do everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see they got this kind of messed up. They got them mixed up here a little bit. Half of one thing's in the other thing. Gestalt, 9 Lantern Archons can fuse together as a full round action, becoming a single large entity that is more powerful than the individual Archons that make up its parts.
They do give up action economy though.
Looking like a whirlwind of dancing firefly lights, the Gestalt has all the powers and abilities of a large elemental, plus the following: Archon good, lawful subtypes, Archon traits, 2 light rays. The Archon can remain in this form for 2d4 rounds. When it separates back into the individual Lantern Archons, its remaining hit points are divided evenly among them. If it had less than 9, some of the component Archons die when the Gestalt ends.
Yep.
Alright, so let's see here. Let's go back to room 1 and go through and make sure you guys have got all the loot. Or all the worthy loot, anyway. Okay. Went past the first room. Now, I know rooms... let's... Oh, wait, no. Gotta go back to room 40 here, because that's what we were looking at. Got
We're like
sidetracked.
poking our heads around the corner. Is there a fight? Oh no, it's dead. Sad.
Okay, so Magister's private quarters of 41, the hallway of 39, and... Okay, so the laboratory. This is the workshop of the Watchtowers of Magister. This poorly lit and crowded chamber is full of tables laden with strange equipment and apparatuses. There's a large form, seemingly made of ice, though it is not melting, resting on a slab. This was Tacitus's ice golem. It was brought to him in poor condition, and you'll find from his notes and whatnot that it was brought to him in poor condition, and he has managed to get the golem working again and even obeying his commands. It is currently inactive, awaiting his command. It was set for him to say, crush the intruders if anyone unfamiliar is found in the laboratory. But without that command, it's not going to do anything. Amongst the other pieces of equipment here, there is a Alchemist Labs worth of components. In addition, because Aaron and Cinder will use Detect Psionics, Detect Magic. there is a magical cauldron sitting here. So let's see what that does. I need to open up another Xing here. Actually, let me get their character sheets up. And alright, so in here, typing in get back over here. Character sheet, skills, spellcraft. There's her spellcraft. Let's get arrow. Skills down to spellcraft. Wow, she's got a better spellcraft than him? That's crazy. Cinder and her spellcraft. Oh no, she doesn't have a higher bonus. No, 27 and 25. Alright, let's see here. What is the... Oh, yes. They know what it is. Very easily. Oh, and with a 25, so will I. This is a cauldron of brewing. It will give a faint transmutation. It's a caster level 5th, and its price is 3,000 gold pieces. It weighs 5 pounds. A cauldron of brewing looks like a fine cooking pot with 4 stout legs. The cauldron is capable of heating any liquid placed in it to a precise temperature, anywhere from just above room temperature to hot enough to boil salt water, and maintaining it indefinitely while still remaining only slightly warm to the touch on the outside. A cauldron of brewing provides a +5 competence bonus on craft alchemy checks. So there you go. Alright, minimize that. So a cauldron of brewing is added to your list of stuff.
I can definitely make some fun stuff for us now.
Tacitus also had a spell book, which currently is in the hands of Aaron. So he's got 2 spell books in his hands here. So for the most part, you have an inactive ice golem sitting here.
Way for us to take command of this ice golem?
Looking through the notes and whatnot, he did write it down. So yes, they don't talk about it in the manual, so I will have to do a little research, but I'm sure it is possible for someone to take control of this ice golem. Or, you know, could always be sold to somebody who dabbles in the taboo arcane magics here on Purity. So it's up to you
Nothing
guys.
else? If nothing else, we could break him into pieces and have cold drinks for quite a while.
This is true. Perma ice chips.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
I want a cold whiskey. Clink, clink, clink.
There is a collection of various chemicals and alchemical components, most of no real value, or already are included in the value of the alchemist lab. However, there is one very unusual item here. There's a tincture of concentrated wolfsbane, and it's actually, labeled. This potent poison is worth quite a pretty penny. Proper appraise check will give somebody, proper appraise check with somebody who's got alchemy as a trained skill would probably know.
We've only got +5 to appraise, but I can try.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Oh, nope.
Other than being really expensive, you're not sure what it's worth. You could get at least 100 gold for it.
Okay, I will mention this to everyone. Yeah, this is some valuable stuff.
Take it.
Alright, so mark that on the list. Now, let me get back to...
We have other stuff too.
Alright, let's see here. So, we know that there's a bunch of weapons in the armory. All sorts of stuff. None of it is ever masterwork, but it is a bunch of weapons.
I don't think we're gonna need the weapons. We
You
could
guys
probably leave that for
already
golf.
got all the quarters stuff. That was through. Are you guys? You're probably not gonna bother with all the equipment of the soldiers and whatnot because it's all marked. Ooh, I got another follower. Wear tag. Thank you. Being
What
as
about-
it's all marked for Soriath and the Knights of Soriath and Valentine, not going to be easily sold in the open market, much like the rest of the stuff. Though possibly taking it and trading it, taking a special trip up north to find some more Urtaki traders, maybe. But
We could.
though probably some of the weapons and stuff might be in the Bugbear's army when they come through. They might be interested in some of them.
What about
alright, so
Kaplan? What does he have?
getting to that. I just wanted to make sure because I know one of the guys had. Oh, maybe it was all in Haviland's room. Yeah. Okay. Yep. The 44, the upper landing and whatnot. Okay. Da, 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 da. So Lord Haviland's chambers, which you guys haven't searched yet. So that's right, you guys didn't go into 44, 45, 46, and 47. I'm gonna move that out of the way so I can just pop you guys over there. We'll just, for intents and purposes, whoa, that was a little far there. Damn it, map, stop it.
Also, don't forget, I have detect secret door at Will, so if there are any hidden passages in this place we haven't found yet.
There are absolutely no passages or secret doors or anything that you guys have come across
Interesting.
in your travels through and whatnot. It's a very straightforward thing. Alright, so let's see here. 44 was just the upper landing with nothing to report. 45 is a guest room with nothing to report. 46 is the Lord's council chamber. This large chamber is austere and conservatively appointed. There is little more here than a heavy wood table and a few chairs. His personal banner, Lord Haviland's, is on the western wall. A Sorathian symbol is crossed by a sword and key. Oh, that's his symbol, is the Soriath symbol, but crossed with a sword and key. Pushed into one corner of the room is a large, stout chest of oak, banded with iron. That is where the watchtower treasury is held. The chest is secured with a good lock, and Lord Haviland had the key. Okay. So, yeah, there's a big old treasury thing here with the key. What you gonna do, Alfred?
We have the key, so I'm just gonna open it.
Alright. You stick the key in and turn it, and an alarm goes off. It's a piercing alarm that sounds, and the iron bands are electrified. Let's see here. A large loud triggers an electrical burst. Alright, you need to make a reflex save. DC 20.
Did not see
What
that
about-
coming, but that was my fault for talking and killed everyone.
I was about to say, like, what did you expect? It's a wizard sanctum, and then I remembered there's not really wizards here. So. character. Would,
No, this
Oh
was
wow, God. Oh God.
Oh,
Yeah.
with a natural 1. All right, so you are going to take the full brunt of this electrical attack.
well, erg.
I always told you, the green guy is the first one to die.
You take
Ooh.
16 points of damage as electricity surges through you.
It's a good thing you went
I
back
have-
to full health before
I
you
have
fucking...
electrical resist 5, so that's only 11. So
Yep.
I get shocked and I go, oh, ow.
Oh, that's right. Where
Can
was
you shut it
everybody
up?
on hit points? I don't remember where that was, because...
I was at 42 out of 48, so I
okay, so you're only
needed
6 down.
6,
Grumblejack is down a few, which I would have taken care of beforehand here. Let's see. So you got 6. Grumblejack is 9 shy, and I think that would have been it, right? At that point, so 9 and 6 is 15. Yeah, he's able to spend... What is the minimum way to spend 15 points? That would be just... Yeah, he just spends a straight 5 points and gives back that. So you guys are all back to full. I'm gonna have to do a few more points. Okay, so let me deduct those 5.
So, just so I understand this, we used the key we got from Havlin on Havlin's chest, and it still went off as a trap.
Yes, it did. So what you need to do there, young man, is perform a perception check. Well, detect traps, because obviously there's a trap on there.
Detect traps, that's just my perception check.
And you
Found
just
the
took
trap,
11,
alright.
3, 6, 9. All right, so yeah, he'll spend 3 more, giving you 9 hit points back.
I just said you could just wait a minute and it'll be fine. But thank
All
you.
right, fine. I won't heal you. You can just heal yourself.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, so your perception check of 29. Now, what would have been? Perception would have been 25. Okay, so it turns out that there was a button to push on the back of this, of the trapped chest. If you had pushed the button in and then turned the key, things would have been fine. But since it's a manual reset, as long as you don't reset it, this chest will not go off again. Inside,
So you were just stupid.
he made a boo-boo. Big old boo-boo, and got zapped
know.
for it.
Yeah, I know. As soon as he asked me what I was gonna do, I should have been more careful. But whatever, things happen.
This is true. Alright,
Indeed.
so inside the chest, though, sorry, there will be 4,650 GP in Talrian, in Puritan coinage, neatly sorted into 100 GP purses. So there's actually 47 purses. 46 of them have 100 gold pieces, and one of them has 50.
Okay, so 4650 GP.
Yep. So 4,650 gold pieces. There's a small box containing a dozen silver and sapphire military commendation medals, worth 75 gold pieces each, or 900 in total. There are 10 double eagles, minted to celebrate the birth of Belinda, Princess of Telangard, 18 years ago. These large coins are solid gold and weigh a pound each. So there's 500 GP in total worth of those. Haviland would have used them to officially reward non-military personnel. There is a sack that contains the petty cash, 300 gold pieces in mixed coinage, mostly silver and copper.
Sorry, how much in mixed coinage?
300 gold piece worth of mixed coinage.
I'll add that all to the actual coins later.
Yep. There are 7 ornate chalices adorned with gold, silver, and a variety of semi-precious stones.
Okay.
These are usually given as gifts to visitors that have presented the commander visitors that the commander has presented gifts to over the years. The chalices vary in value, but in total are worth 1,050 gold pieces. So 7 chalices, 1,050 gold. There are 5 potions of cure light wounds that have been securely wrapped inside the chest, and 2 elixirs of truth, also securely wrapped and labeled. Let's see. In room that is all there is in room 46. In room 47, the Lord's private chambers. This plainly furnished room is the residence of the commander of the Watchtower, Lord Thomas Haviland, Knight of Soriath, Protector of Eldencross, and
Dead.
well, dead now. There's a reason that Ballantyne was chosen as the breakpoint. Okay, that's information you don't get. His chamber is as much a shrine as it is a bedchamber. There's an oil portrait of the Lady Bronwyn of Haviland. The painting shows one of the most beautiful women any of you have ever seen. The portrait does not do her justice, in reality. The portrait is surrounded by carefully tended candles. When not on duty, Thomas is often here communing with the picture of his dead wife. There is also here a family Bible of the House of Haviland. Having a thumb through it, this ancient holy book in praise of Soriath also features a chart detailing Lord Haviland's family tree. Interesting.
Does he have...
Anyone looking at the book, or looking at whoever's thumbing through the book, gets a perception check. So probably everybody get to throw a perception check here. Let's get Cinders.
Sure.
Look for some juicy details. Hey, does he have like a bastard son somewhere while away in prison?
I mean, there's nobody to ransom.
Okay, even juicier. You will note that one name has been blotted out.
Oh.
That name, Samuel Haviland, Cardinal of Soriath, can still barely be discerned. This antique book, with its fine leather bindings and gold fittings, is quite valuable. It's worth about 450 gold, and would be almost impossible to sell since it obviously belongs to Lord Haviland. It can be vandalized for its gold fittings, which will still be worth 50 gold pieces on its own. But yes, Samuel Haviland, Cardinal of Soriath, has been blotted out of this family Bible of names.
Scratching my chin. Okay, so did the Cardinals remove themselves from the family tree, or was this guy kicked out for doing something naughty?
Oh, if Lord Haviland, as good as he is, blotted the name out to try and hide the fact that he's related to him, it's probably more like they were trying to erase somebody who didn't fit the bill.
So, what do you think? Cardinal Thorn and Samuel Haviland?
Plot twist.
Now, once Lord Haviland is slain, okay, let me get back to Lord Haviland's gear, and that will answer a question for me. All
I-
right. His gear. Where is the listing of
I
his
have
gear?
a quick question.
Uh huh.
What happened to the ice thing? I spaced out for a little bit there, but the
It wasn't active. It's just laying on the counter.
oh, okay.
But
Just
there,
checking.
Tacticus, left a detailed manual on how he went about getting it to.
Oh,
key
shit.
to him.
Ice Golem manual?
Yeah, sort of. It's not a full
Oh, okay.
manual. It's just his notes
It's
on
not
how he
actually-
got it.
There's a magic item called a Golem manual that's really valuable.
yeah. No, it's not
Yeah.
that. It's
Okay.
his notes on how he, without a proper. It turns out that an adventuring party had come across it in a treasure, and since they didn't know what to do with it, they sold it off to Tactisus, the Magister. It's just easier to call him the
that's,
Magister. They sold it to him,
that-
and it took him a few years of study, but he finally got it to key to him so he could so he could command it. And
What
it's all
shitty
detailed.
adventurers.
Yep. And it's all detailed. So somebody spending about a month and 5,000 gold pieces in research funds can get it to be theirs.
Good to know.
Yep. All right. So Lord Haviland, he has obviously magical full plate, a masterwork heavy steel shield, a masterwork long sword, which is named Ballinger, his father's sword with a holy symbol of Soriath built into the crossguard. There is a magical headband, a masterwork
We were rolling
dagger.
the full print, right, Callus?
Alright, so magical longsword named Ballinger.
No, it's just a masterwork longsword named Ballinger. It's a family heirloom.
The armor's magical.
The armor is magical. Masterwork heavy steel shield, masterwork longsword named Ballinger, which was Haviland's father's sword. There is a magical headband, a regular masterwork dagger, marking Lord Haviland as a knight of Soriath, and the master keys to every lock in the watchtower.
Oh, well.
So as you are walking through, because I'm sure you would have like ransacked him or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is anybody going to be interested? Oh, damn. That's just weird because they just do it like that. Let me see.
Rochambeau for the full plate there, Kel?
Oh, I rolled a 16.
Oh, okay. So you guys are.
The first time I rolled good for the night.
All right. So you decide that Kelv is going to get the magical armor of Haviland. As soon as you touch it, it changes.
I swear.
While you're
I'm gonna be sad
looking,
if I can
no.
chest plate.
You're. I
Okay,
think you're
go ahead.
actually gonna like this.
Okay.
This was looking like a champion's set of armor. As soon as you touch it, it transforms right before your eyes. It's no longer a shining plate armor. Instead, it becomes black, and it's Baroque armor. Not Baroque, but Baroque
Yeah.
armor, adorned with the infernal iconography of Lord Rapscallion. It is now, you know automatically through its magical enchantment that it is now a +1 dastard full plate. Truly, the Dark Lord watches these deeds. So
Okay,
let
hold
me.
on. I have to remember what dastard is.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that up in a moment myself here.
Dastard. The blah blah blah.
Here it is.
This armor special ability works only for evil creatures with the challenge ability, such as Cavaliers, or the Smite Good ability, such as Anti-Paladin, Half-Fiends, and Creature with the Fiendish Creature templates. A wearer with one of these abilities gains a +2 Profane Armor bonus to AC against attacks from the chosen opponent.
So I'd have to have the challenge class.
Or something that
Challenge
works.
or smite good.
Otherwise, it's just +1 full play.
Yep.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Challenge
Don't-
or
Aren't
smite.
you not a samurai?
I specifically traded away the challenge feature for
Ah.
talents. Yeah.
Well, if you get a fiendish template, that'll give you smite good, and then you'll be able to use it.
Yeah, I'll get that at some point, I'm sure. I mean, I guess I am lawful evil, so I mean, it's possible. It's
Alright.
more possible than getting the angelic template.
Oh yeah.
I am an angel
Guardian,
of evil.
Guardian Sphere challenge.
But that.
It specifically says the challenge ability such as Cavaliers. So it's
like
up to
you
Ben.
kind of evil
Yeah.
sword that gives you smite good, maybe.
Yeah, if you had an item that gave you the ability X amount of times, I would think that that would work too.
Yeah, no, that's
Depending.
that's not how.
Just get a
Okay.
permanent item of the spell that turns you into a paladin.
Oh God.
Alright, so one of the things that you guys were supposed to be doing that you were not aware of, this is part of the mechanic of the campaign, is accruing certain actions would gain or lose you victory points. Based on the number of victory points you have at the end when you shoot off the signal rocket, determines how good or bad the attack on Valentine goes. So, killing Lord Haviland is 5 VP. So you got that. You get 2 VP for each kill or removal of the 4 captains.
Oh
So
God.
that's 8. Killing Father Donegan gives you 3, which you did. Killing the Magister gives you 4, which you did. Let's see.
I'm curious about the ones we missed.
You get 1 for every 5 soldiers.
Holy shit.
For every 5 soldiers non-combatant during the assault. Well, they're all dead. So that's 1 for every 5, and there was
100.
Yeah, there was 100 of them. So that's 20 points there. Let's see. 3 VP for destroying the rookery, which you did. 5 for opening the portcullis and lowering the drawbridge for the attackers. Well, obviously you're going to open up the doors
Yeah.
for everybody.
I didn't realize there was a drawbridge. I must have missed that.
2 VP for destroying the Lantern Archons, which you did, not per, but for the whole thing.
Well, that puts us.
The Dwarven Siege and Barnabas and the Dwarven Siege Engineers, even though they weren't, they could have and would have been combatants, and they would be working on different areas of it. I just assumed that the snow, as things went on, took them out. So I will give the 2
That's a fair
VP,
assumption.
the 2 VP for that. 1 VP for every 5 dwarves non-combatant during the assault. Max of 2, which is what you would get. So that's kind of doubles your stuff there. You would get 1 for sabotaging the siege engines. You would get 1 for sabotaging the murder holes. You would get 1 for burning the arrow stores. You would get 1 for sabotaging the seal of Ballantyne. But since none of that is actually going to come into play, well, I guess you still
We could fuck up the seal of Valentine.
well,
Why not?
the seal of Ballantyne is let me bring it to the map here. Back here, behind below 23A or on 23A is a winch that would drop a seal, effectively closing the doors here at 8A, letting nobody in from the back door. That you guys want to keep open. So you're still by taking out the soldiers, you still sabotage it. So you are going to get the 4 more points for that. Alright, so let's get
Fair
this.
assumption. If no one can use it, it's sabotage.
Yeah. 5 and 3 is 8, and 4 is 12.
56.
And 8.
I was adding them up as you read them out.
You were? 56 points? Okay. So, if you had 20 or less, it would have been a premature attack. Because you start with 0 points. 21 to 30, I'll just read it. 20 or less, premature attack. The bugbears attack much too early and are dealt a savage defeat. Sakarat fire axes killed in the assault, and the PCs must execute a desperate escape or face being killed or worse, captured and returned to Branded Arm Prison, which now has more competent guards. The first phase of Cardinal Thorn's plan is in ruins. Fortunately, there is a plan B. But that didn't happen. 21 to 30 would have been repulsed. The bugbears attack and are repulsed. Still, Sakarat survives and manages to rally his army. They will attack again when given another signal, but a second repulse spells doom for Sakarat's already shaken horde. Award 0 experience for now, but the PCs get another chance. 31 to 40 would have been a hard-fought victory. Ballantine falls, but only at a great cost to the bugbears. Sakarat is wounded in the intense fighting and loses an eye. Still, the way to the south is opened up, and Sakarat's tribes begin pouring into Purity. It does take them a few days to regroup and reorganize, and so the people of the nearby village of Aldencross flee, spreading the word of savage invasion. The war has begun. You would have gotten 1,600 experience for that. 41 to 50. Victory! Ballantine falls, though there is still some resistance. The bugbears' losses could have been much worse. Sakarat is unwounded and much heartened by this success. My mouth just wasn't saying that right.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Still, it takes a day to get the whole body of the horde moved up and through the watchtower gates. The citizenry of Aldencross flee in terror, spreading word of the invasion led by the monster who wields an axe of flame. The war has begun, and Purity has lost the first battle. You would have been awarded 2,400 experience for the destruction of Ballantine. But you got 56. For 51 or more, the title is called Slaughter! Ballantine...
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds appropriate.
That is, yeah.
This is what actually happens. Ballantine falls with barely a bugbear slain. No, not a single bugbear is injured in this. They might have scratched. They might have scratched or bumped themselves trying to get through the gates on Moss. You
Yeah,
know?
one fucking idiot just falls off the drawbridge and drowns. Like, that's the only casualty.
And it's like, should we do something? No, let Darwin claim him.
The hairy beasts immediately attack Aldencross and feast on human flesh in an orgy of death and slaughter. There are few survivors and little warning as Fire Axe's horde sweeps down into the heartland of Purity. The war has begun with a crushing defeat for Purity. You will be awarded 3,200 experience for this impressive feat. So this grand...
So is that an addition to the all the experience that was awarded earlier?
That sounds like story XP. I
Yeah.
am.
Wow. That's
Yep.
a lot.
So 3,200 XP. That now, if I remember correctly, I usually divide it anyway, but because it doesn't specify each person, so it's an additional 32.
Oh,
Story XP is usually, at least in the Paizo stuff,
It's usually in
that is,
everybody gets it.
per player. Yeah.
Okay, so let's add 3,200 to the already 29,000. So 232 minus 3 is 12. So we are at now 32,232 XP.
and you thought we wouldn't level twice.
We don't level twice.
Oh well.
Oh, I mean, at least I don't level twice.
I don't level once.
All right, so that is where we are with that.
So
I
close.
definitely level at least once.
I effectively level twice next level because it's my buy-off level.
Oh, okay.
I just need another less than 2,000. I need 1,800. 1,800.
So this number that Cal just did the math for is the total that we're gaining.
That no,
No,
Of max
That
That
is-
is our new total.
the
That is our
grand
new total.
that is
That's
the
our
new
new
grand total
Okay.
without
That's why
buy-offs.
That's why my brain was.
This is what we have.
Okay, thank you.
If you have a buy-off, yes, that is where you are.
Yeah, that is a 1 buy off.
Okay, so the area outside the watchtower is largely wooded. The trees have been cleared around the watchtower so you cannot approach within 100 yards under cover. The town of Alden Cross is roughly 1 mile away from the watchtower, down from the rise where the tower perches. Let's see here. Ending the adventure. The PCs may have arrived quietly, but they leave with a roar. A single rocket flies into the air and bursts in a shower of red sparks. This immediately puts the tower on high alert. No, it doesn't, because there's nobody left alive to do so. The likely site where the rocket was launched immediately gets a patrol of soldiers sent to investigate. No, it doesn't. The PCs must hold out for 1 hour until the bugbears arrive.
We're supposed to launch the flare before?
In their
Oh,
what was that?
I said we were supposed to launch the flare first? Oh.
Well, we launched the flare once your mission was
we launched
done.
the flare once it was done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is
Expected us to do it.
basically what you did. You know,
It's like, hey guys, the siege is ready. Oh wait, what? See?
Yeah, like they show up at the fortress, they storm in ready for battle. They see us in the courtyard sitting at a tea table, like
Oh, wait,
drinking.
you wanted to kill people as well? Oh, I'm sorry.
No. Here's the best joke to summarize. Hey Jan, knock knock.
Who's there?
Come.
Come in, who?
No, that was the end of the joke.
come in. Knock knock. Who's there? Come in. All right. In their thousands, they stream over the landscape. They are not completely without siege equipment. Groups of shaggy murderers wield great tree trunks to force down any doors or gates that may yet stand between them and the much sought slaughter. The battle for Ballantine would have been underway. If there's any major NPCs our villains have not yet fought, this last hour is a great time to have them desperately attack. But it does not. Let's see. The it's supposed to total the PC's victory points. Once the battle is won, the PC's mission is complete. Thorn has given you a clay seal, and breaking it will notify the cardinal that the deed is done.
Oh yeah, I
Sakurat,
forgot about this.
Yep. Sakurat
Oh, I forgot
is
about that.
also in communication with Thorn and will notify Adrastus of the mission's success, confirming the truth of the broken seal. Thorn will then send Theodora to retrieve the knot, you guys. Theodora will teleport herself to the location where the seal was broken and will lead you to a waiting ship docked along the banks of the nearby lake. The ship will bring you to your next destination, a voyage detailed in the sequel, The Way of the Wicked, Call of the Fortress, Call of Darkness. So that's the next book. If successful, Theodora bears a gift. She carries a small but heavy wooden box containing platinum ingots worth 5,000 gold pieces. So you got 10 pounds of platinum, and with a small handwritten note. Our Lord smiles upon your success. Here's a token of my esteem. Use it to rest, recover, and strengthen yourselves. Other commands will come when the knot is needed. Your work has begun. Signed, A. From the promontory, you can see the great bugbear horde camped south of the watch wall. Ballantyne yet burns behind you. Theodora remarks, I have seen no evidence of any army gathering to meet the horde. It seems Sidaria has also succeeded at her mission and has assassinated the commanders. Truly a great achievement. Making matters worse for poor Purity, small bands of creatures unaligned with Sakharat approach the breach, eager to take advantage of the chaos. How could these beasts know already about the break in the watch wall? Someone must have told them. Probably best to leave. This region is about to become very dangerous. Still, this will not be enough. Ballantyne may be broken, but Purity is yet strong. Soon word will reach the south. The Heartland and the great cities of the Cambrian Bay will marshal their armies. They will meet Sakharat on the field, and it'll be far too close a fight. Far too close to a fair fight. We must do something about that. Come, my lords, your ship awaits. Try not to burn this one. Lords? She called you lords. And lords you are. Lords of death and destruction. Lords of evil. Do you remember Branded Arm? Do you remember being held down and branded like animals? How far you have come and how long yet the journey before you. Theodora's right. This is only your first steps along the way of the wicked and your rise of evil.
Roll credits.
I say nothing like a spot of tea after some murder, so we have over 50k in wealth and items. Yeah. So someone take my platinum. I can't take it. It's not single gold pieces.
I can't take it. I am legally not allowed to own items that are worth more than 1 gold piece. A single gold piece is worth a gold piece, so that's fine. And I can take hundreds of those.
Okay.
But platinum bars are worth more than 1 gold piece, though.
So you're gonna have to have that broken down for you, huh?
Yeah. So it's yours, my dear crewmates.
I don't like that. What you just said. I don't like what you just said. Fucking gold piece is worth a gold piece. So.
I mean, that's how it. That is
fucking devil contract wording, you motherfucker.
Yeah, of course it is. Of course.
Okay, so she
Okay,
carries a small.
No,
so it's a total of.
Okay,
Okay, so
Well,
there's
we just
10
have-
1 there's like basically 10 1-pound bars of platinum, totaling the
It's in the
5,000.
party loot.
Yep.
Nobody's
Damn.
specifically carrying it because that's just how it works, or how we work.
Bag of holding now.
Okay,
We have
so
bags
I
of holding.
Well, congratulations, you have your oath of poverty because we have communism. I mean, socialism.
It's okay.
All right.
I meant
let's
to
see
say-
here.
There's nothing I can buy for money except spellcasting services either way.
I mean, yeah. What was that headband?
Ah, yes.
If he was a paladin,
If it's
Probably
a headband,
charisma?
I want it.
It is a headband of alluring charisma, giving a
Yeah,
+2.
I know I got armor, so I should probably ask. Does anyone else use charisma for one of their primary class features?
Aaron does not, but Cinder does, and since she's not a main PC, it goes to one of you guys first if you can use it or need it. Then it would fall to her if nobody wanted it.
Anyone else?
Face, that's fine. We can talk better.
Sold to the man in the black armor.
Just so you know, we're going to actively be spreading your appearance to others as our face. So.
I'm okay with this. Considering that we're supposed to be merchants of death at this point, and
Yeah.
Well,
I feel like I
you know-
fit the bill with a giant fucking sword.
yeah. You know you.
Oh, by the way, my sword is large, just in case you weren't aware. It's a large katana.
Nice.
Oh
one
god,
big-
you're Sephiroth, aren't you?
I was about to say, I'd like Sephiroth if he was a
Sephiroth.
samurai. Like, more of a samurai.
So, my girlfriend just informed me that dinner is ready. Is it okay if I drop out, or is there anything important we need to talk about?
I think that was an
no,
epilogue, so
I-
I think we're good.
Yeah, that was the ending of the book. So
Okay.
next
Okay.
week we'll be starting book 2.
Nice.
Woo!
And
I've
thank
got
you
some-
for running today.
Oh, you're very welcome.
And I hope you guys have a nice evening.
Was there any other magic items that I was thinking of? Or is that the big one? The headband.
No idea.
I think that was it, right? It was the headband and the
Yeah.
armor.
I think so too.
I think so.
you
yeah.
guys have a nice one.
Alright, so
Take
you
care
get the
of
next get the next armor set, Cal. unless it's like specifically +7 to fucking intimidate, you get the next set.
That's okay. I don't get hit that often, and I already got Masterwork full plate. So.
This is true.
Oh yeah. Hey, did Donegan have a magical breastplate? Because I have a breastplate that's possibly magical here from Donegan in the loot.
Oh,
page.
yeah. Let me get back to.
Here's my aid check for helping identify. That's +2 to whoever actually does it.
4,000 for a headband? Is that worth 4,000? Right. Okay. And then
+2 is only 4,000. Wow.
Yeah, it's 4, 8, 16.
True, because it's not a super big deal. Let's see.
Bonus squared.
Father Donegan.
you can get rid of the.
Or
let's see.
something like that.
Okay, so Samuel Barhold had a +1 greatsword, masterwork full plate, dagger, and sap. Mott had a +1 halberd, longsword, composite bow with 4 strength, dagger, masterwork full plate. Ederly +1 composite longbow, +2 strength, longsword, dagger, +1 chain shirt.
Little +2 strength item in here somewhere.
+1 composite longbow with +2 strength. That was from Ederly. You probably didn't get it because Ederly was killed by Mott, but his stuff would have been taken. So, yeah, Mott and Ederly, we probably have to add their equipment to the list. So +1 halberd, longsword, composite longbow, 4 strength, masterwork full plate, dagger, 20 arrows, +1 composite longbow with +2 strength, a longsword, a dagger, 20 arrows, +1
Sick.
chain shirt. +1 chain shirt.
Huh.
Okay, so was that all 4? That was Barhold, that was
Father Donegan was the other one that we were.
Yeah, I was coming through the manual and whatnot, so I came across the captains there, and I was like, okay, let me make sure that those were added. Mott's men, those scouts.
So
Okay.
here's a fun thing.
The
I
acolytes.
took-
Oh, that's right. The equipment of the acolytes. Didn't give you guys that stuff.
I took enhanced abilities, so I got the headband, and I get a +2 enhancement bonus to another stat. Because it gives
Okay,
me
there's
+2
the-
enhancement for every even level.
Scale mail, heavy steel shield, heavy mace, silver holy symbol, belt pouch, and 1d6 gold. Of course, all of it's got the Sarathian symbols on it, so
Yeah,
probably
I think we're taking all that stuff just to
yeah,
avoid
the
getting fucked.
acolytes aren't worth it. Okay, Father Donegan. His gear, it was a +1 breastplate, heavy steel shield, masterwork heavy mace, a silver holy symbol,
Yeah.
and then his keys to the choir house and priest quarters.
We got that. So those, okay, we got that. Thank you. So those other two, just to make sure, I have a halberd +1, longsword, a comp longbow of 4 strength, masterwork full plate, comp longbow of 2 strength. That's also a +1 magic item,
Yep,
and a chain shirt +1.
that is correct.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
as
keep it.
far as my knowledge, as far as I can tell with my knowledge of what we've gone through, I think that should be all of the loot in here.
Okay, that's awesome. Oh, there's so much things I have to attach prices to, but oh my god, so much money. Anyway,
And then
I think I'm gonna go sign off for now, but have a nice week, everyone. Good playing with you, and huzzah, next chapter starts.
Yeah, man.
we finished the combat. To be fair, it was basically the boss fight of the book, so I mean, it's
Yeah.
understandable that it lasted.
And we kind of went above and beyond the call when we were just supposed to, like, ring in the army, but it's like, okay, we're just gonna kill everyone. Okay. Okay, cool. Alright. Take care, everyone, and stay safe.
Later.
Yep. See you guys next week. Alright, so now what I need to do is get over to the end stream here. Yes, indeedy do. There's 15 minutes left technically, but since that's all done and whatnot, I'll probably just hop off a little bit sooner here. So that was the first book of The Way of the Wicked, which I've adapted and called Rise of Evil for Soriath. Way of the Wicked is a third-party Pathfinder adventure path. The crew found themselves originally in Brander Scar Prison. Well, I call it Branded Arm Prison. It was basically Alcatraz of the continent. They did some evil act that got them labeled Forsaken. They broke out of, they took the chance that they had and broke out of Alcatraz and made it to a mansion, a small mansion outside of the area where they met up with their benefactor, a cardinal, Adrastus Thorn. He's a cardinal of Rapscallion, the evil god. From there, he tasked them with taking on a mission, becoming the final Nessian knot, as he calls it. The ninth knot, the Nessian knot. One of his many different groups of people as part of his plan to make purity remember that there are evil gods to be revered and feared, because the Puritan, let's just say the ruling family, I forget their name at the moment, but the ruling people here, basically they're a bunch of paladins for the goddess Soriath, who is a good goddess, and they decided that all evil should be wiped out. So any monsters with evil repute or whatever are hunted down everywhere on the continent or giant island of Purity. And at least in the civilized lands, which is most of the south. The rest of the continent and island and surrounding areas are kind of wild. That's where the evil creatures have gone and whatnot. So actually, well, I can pull up the map and kind of give you guys an idea. I'll go back over to Soriath here. So this, the Isle of Purity. We got the land of the Tulak. It's kind of like some Eskimos up there. So the Savage North, all of this up here is where the monsters have been basically pushed off to, and people who aren't agreeing with the goodies of Heartland. Heartland, Carebriar, the Borderlands, it's all Cambrian Bay. It's all down here. This is where the Nation of Purity is pretty much run. It is power is held by the Knights of Storiath and, the good people of Soriath. The neutral god 1 is honored, but sort of skeptically, because he's not evil. Well, he's not good, he's not evil, he's neutral. So he's the husband of Soriath, so I guess he's okay. And the father of all psionics in the world. Rapscallion is the evil son that they created accidentally when merging. Soriath is the planet. 1 was a crystalline entity that had crashed into her. They molded together. Rapscallion was created, but he was imprisoned, so they thought, up until recently. So he broke free, on the island of Purity. They're all known and they're all worshipped. The rest of the world of Soriath, which you do not see here on this map, has no idea that the gods exist. This is a completely secluded area. At the end of this campaign, the island of Purity is going to rip itself and separate itself from Soriath and turn into 3 moons, one for each of the gods to reside. Soriath will actually separate herself mostly from her main body, the planet, and things will happen from there, and then changes will happen in Soriath, the Discord server, the world games, and everything else. But that's pretty much what we're doing right now, is they're trying to... They started here in Branderskar. They followed the coast all the way up around the Seal Things. They landed here, met up with Sakarat Fireaxe, which was a very intelligent bugbear who leads an army of giants and goblins and bugbears and all other evil creatures. They kind of waited over here near Ballantine while the guys went in and took out Fort Ballantine, because it's the main gate to the south. There are other key points that other people have been taking care of over here, but I think their next destination is going to be Farhold, way over to the west. Once they get back on a boat and go all the way over there, I think that's kind of like where Book 2 starts, is in Farhold, if I remember correctly. Got to do some work and research this week. So yeah, they're all right here right now in Ballantine, where I'm doing this little circle click. They just finished the first book, so they're well underway to successfully finishing their mission. And that's how that goes. So that's a nice little recap for you who are still watching. Tune in next week for the beginning of the second book, which is entitled, I forget. Come on. Call Forth Darkness. That's what the next book is called. Call Forth Darkness. Alright, so with that, I'm going to go back to my end screen. I want to thank you all for hanging out in my Hall of Fun on my cheesy channel. And I hope you will click onto it, give a follow, subscribe, whatever, if you're watching on YouTube, and scroll down and check out, my social media, the 4 Discord servers, International House of Gaming Network, iHog Network. Check it out. Then you got the Incent server, all those codes popping up with giving you free crypto if you have the Incent app. Free crypto, it's free. All you got to do is watch me hang out, or any other streamer who has Incent active, which you'll be able to find out if you join the Incent server for Discord. The invite's there. The third one would be my personal Discord, Bent's Hall of Fun, where you can chat with me pretty much whenever you want. And the last but not least would be this server here that we use for Soriath. Alright, hope you guys had fun. Hope to see you in the future, and I'm out. Peace.